Super Mario Odyssey!
Next objective to the next kingdom. Ha! I think you need a refresh.
What?
Wait, Ostrich, where the fuck are you that you're so far away from your mic?
I'm in bed, dude. Think I'm standing up?
Yes.
Ha!
What the fuck are you doing in bed? It's not time to sleep yet. It's fucking 9 p.m.
Reading manga.
You should bring your microphone closer to yourself.
No. The cable's not long enough.
Tell me you don't have a 12-foot extension cord for USB? I have that somewhere around my house. Old setups, my dude. Old setups.
What would possibly require a 12-foot USB extension?
When you have a desktop only and you need a microphone across like the living room.
Oh, okay. I guess that's why they make them.
125 moons.
Because you have 125 moves, couldn't you just go directly to the end?
Here's the thing, you have to collect that certain number of moons per kingdom.
Oh,
It just so
okay.
happens that the number of those moons equals 120. So bare minimum of this game is 120, but it's based on the way that they distribute moons throughout kingdoms. This isn't like older Mario games. It's kind of funny. That is one way that they linearize this thing. Is the fact that they don't just give you like the final area and be like, hey, just have enough of things to go to final area. The soiree bouquet.
Some people are having a party outside. And I guess they're allowed to do that because it's a shared apartment space. And like they're doing it in the pool area. But it still bothers the crap out of me.
Don't you like?
What?
Aren't you close to a college campus?
Yes.
Isn't that how that works? People do things on the weekends.
Oh yeah, fuck that though. I have shit to ignore.
Usually go back to the Sand Kingdom. Just like 80% of the stream has been in the Sand Kingdom.
Wait, are you actually going back there?
Yeah. There's shit to do.
Okay.
Fucking spend way too much time here.
Oh, play the Luigi balloon game and spend thousands of coins.
You have to be done with the game, Austin.
Boot up the beat file.
I'm gonna play plenty of the Luigi balloon game. Don't you worry about that. That's how I'm gonna coin grind for the last like 100 moons.
Get all the balloons that are clipped inside the wall.
Just get all the balloons on the Peach's Castle Tower. People fail because it's a decently tight thing, but if you get it down to an art, then you can get like a shit ton of balloons there. $126 moons. Okay, now can we actually go?
You find a moon and you immediately put it into the machine and it goes green.
It's not. That's not the same moon.
Oh. Right?
They become the same type of different color moons or different color moons or different types of moons until a certain point in the game, which is when you beat
So
it.
if you go back to the Wooded Kingdom, then you would just...
Now that I'm back in the Wooded Kingdom, I have one moon on my counter, which is the one that I found in the same kingdom.
Ah, so that's how it is. I see. I understand everything now. Doesn't get it at all.
I mean, that's how it works. They're all different. They're all different. There's a rolling rock around here somewhere that has a moon. So you can't wait to get to that rolling rock that takes 50 hits to fucking break.
Isn't that one in like the Dark Souls Kingdom?
Yeah, it's in the Ruined Kingdom. I think there's something about it hitting it against a wall like counts as like a shit ton. So actually like grabbing it and hitting it against a wall, but I've done it by only kicking. It takes a good like 3 minutes. There's like a few things we can do in like this like sort of starting hub area. Technically we could go into the Dark Forest right now, but there's no reason to. Well, there is a reason to. There's like shit tons of moons in there.
But it's depressing.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just fucking...
It's also hard to navigate because of the map.
There's only a few times where navigation becomes a problem there. And I think it's like when you're looking for a specific moon and you're like, oh, well, where is it? It doesn't usually lead to too many problems. Give me the onion. You can technically use this onion to like speedrun strap my way into the main area, but I'm probably not going to.
Oh yeah, by following the river up or something.
Well, it's like this ledge. If you stretch, like near this ledge, and then let go of your capture, like jump off as you stretch on that ledge, let go of your capture and do a dive, then you'll make it to the area without having to do the Sphinx quiz.
Ah, I see.
Great. Took forever and a half. Welcome back. I think you have to like exit and come back or something like that before you respawns. Yeah, because this one doesn't respawn like a normal enemy. No. That's good camera.
No, you're just playing as the new Mario ability. When he throws his head on the ground, you become Earth Mario.
I don't remember what the reason of getting this Fire Bro was.
I think there's one very specific thing that requires you to just fight this thing, and it's easier with a Fire Bro, though not necessary.
No, you have to put your hat on a Scarecrow before going in there.
Oh yeah. I feel like this Fire Bro is required for something, but I haven't been able to figure it out or remember.
Like, I think it's supposed to be so that you could jump over this wall, but you could just do, like, sick tricks and flips to get up there, so...
Couldn't you also just use an onion?
Yeah, technically.
Oh,
I'm good. An
An
onion?
onion.
Never speak to me.
I mean, I already do a pretty good job of that.
Damn!
Like that. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Austin, do you not like it when I say onion? Like onion?
Alright, back to speaking to me. Y'all want to play last letter, first letter?
You
What?
what?
This is where you go in a circle and you take turns. Someone says a word, and then you have to say a word that starts with the last letter of the word that the last person said.
Well, onion starts with an O and ends with an O, so onion.
Onion does not end with an
It starts with an N and ends with an N.
O. They don't start and end with the same letter.
Yes, they do. How, what do you think?
What?
What do you think makes the on sound an onion? An
The
N?
first letter is an O.
No, it's not.
In onion?
Yeah, the first letter's a Q. But it's silent.
I'm not talking to you.
Good.
Damn. Oh, here's the sick jam. It's time. Cheesy cop show music.
Not really.
I still need to do shit with a fucking Sphinx.
Are you just why are you dodging the Sphinx?
Because
Like,
fuck. Mostly because I just wanted that boon.
That's fair.
What time is it, kids? It's moon time. Alright, let me not be an uproot. Yeah, because there's still also purple coins that I need to get near spawn. Actually, you know, before I do anything, I might as well do the dark forest shit. Doesn't take too long, if you know what you're doing.
Don't you need to buy the explorer's costume at one point, though?
Yeah, we'll go back for that. Like I said, I like to get all 100 purple coins before I touch anything at that shop.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna have to come down here without the explorer's outfit anyways, when I work by that logic. Where's the tree?
You can be a tree. You can be a Goombas.
There's the tree. I always forget where the fucking, like, things in this area are.
Yeah, me too.
I think back in, like, November... I think back in, like, November, I had, like, a path that got me everything in, like, a single sweep. What?
If Mario can take over that specific because it has like the little nodule thing, does the node count as a head? Because like Mario can only throw his hat on objects with like heads and like brains.
Bullet bill. You get hit by you get hurt by the T-Rex body. Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, because it feels like sandpaper. It's rough on your skin.
This is quality.
This is the remake of Jurassic Park that everyone's been waiting. Go check audio sync.
I always forget where the moon. His tiny hat that keeps me from fucking possessing him. It was a neat surprise. Wait, where's the little, where's the coin purse?
Are you actually going to do like the one that requires that many coins?
It's a 999 coin run. Or moon run. I need them all.
You're gonna do the whole thing where you grind coins for 5 years to buy 100 of them?
That's what I was saying Luigi's Balloon World is for. Because then at least grinding coins is interesting.
No, I mean, are you actually going to have the coin first sit at that tree for 600 years?
Yeah.
Riveting gameplay.
And this is why Mario Odyssey doesn't deserve a 10 out of 10. It wastes your time so much.
Are you quoting someone when you say that?
No.
No.
I am thinking back to that one video that was like
Yeah,
2
that's what I
hours
was
of that
thinking
one
of.
guy bitching.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I swear to
and I
God,
was
like,
wondering if it
I
was-
like his other videos, but that one I'm just like, I do not see what you're talking about sometimes. I do agree with his Mushroom Kingdom bullshit, but also the Mushroom Kingdom is already one of my least favorite levels in the game, so... It definitely feels like what's supposed to be a first kingdom when it's your fucking reward for beating the game. That'd be any game's reward for beating it.
Yes. The journey is more important than the destination. I mean, in this one, it's literally a
This
journey.
also is why I haven't bought the boxer briefs yet. So I wanted to make sure I have enough coins for this shit.
I was going to ask about that.
Well, also, you don't. It's not required until fucking the Snow Kingdom, anyways. So that's where I always buy it.
Wait, what requires that again?
This dude talks about how all the Chivarians always race in their underwear. So if you talk to him while you're in your underwear, he'll be like, "Yeah, that's the spirit." There we go. That feels shorter than it used to be. It used to be way longer.
Yeah, I think it's mostly because the stem grows a lot faster. That I feel like that's the case.
What?
I feel like liquid.
Huh?
What's that? A magic.
What? Anjin?
Yeah.
Have you seen Kanjin, or you just assume weird quotes are Kanjin?
I assume any random quote is Anjin.
Alright, where's the shit I need to do?
It's the bio lizard.
Oh boy, it's everyone's favorite trial and error.
This was so boring to me.
I'm glad that they only pulled this stunt once.
It's not one of those they repeat 12 times.
They're usually good about choosing which ones they're gonna repeat and which ones they don't.
To be fair, you could just trial and error all the open the chests in the right order thing.
They always tell you the order when you get it wrong, dude.
Yeah, they do.
Mmm. This is riveting. There we go. Alright, what else is there around here? I think it's like just the Explorer's one left. No, there's a Rolling Rock.
I think there's also like some in here, right?
No, it's just the one
No?
area.
Oh.
Easy peasy. There's a Rolling Rock in this one, and I think that's like all the collectibles besides the Explorer's Room at this point. The Rolling Rock is near here. Don't fuck with me. Is a Rolling Rock like under one of these like things that I need to destroy?
No, I think it's just on the edge, or near the edge.
Yeah, there it is. Fucking camera. Here we go. Rolling Rock. I think that's all there is down here. Oh, there's the one that the dinosaur needed to break. I'm almost ready to fucking leave this kingdom, and I haven't even done like a single story thing. That's the big theme of the game.
Is there a speedrun category that's like asshole percent, where you deliver? Actually,
I'm 90% sure that's just the normal speedrun with how many moves
Yeah,
you can get
it's
from
like-
just doing like almost nothing.
yeah, and plus like the cutscenes take time and they're all over the place. So,
True speedrun plays in Chinese, so the text goes.
Yeah, that's another thing.
really?
Speedrun plays in Chinese for the text crawl. Yeah,
Odyssey?
yeah.
No one really cares that much in Odyssey because Odyssey speedruns are still like around an hour to an hour and a half, and the text only saves like 10 seconds. But I think the current runs are getting consistent enough that people use it just in case. But typically runs don't get that close together in longer games that it matters.
German for...
See, I just like casual Pikmin speedrun. I just have to do it in as little days as possible. He wants flowers. Let me
What
in.
are the records for like the 80% Breath of the Wild speedruns?
like 30.
Those have gotta be like.
Yeah, aren't those like
those have
around
gotta be,
like 30?
Super optimized by now.
Yeah, they're really. It's basically just shrine and then stasis dumped directly into the castle. Like the castle itself is basically routed out completely. Like they stasis jump directly into the kitchen, steal like all the attack boosting items, and then just get their weapons from the sanctum.
The main restriction is clearing tutorial area and then gathering.
Is it
enough
even
shit that you
clearing
won't
tutorial
run out.
area at this point?
Yeah, you still
you-
have to do that.
Yeah, because there's a big death barrier around the Great Plateau.
No one's managed to pass the death barrier.
I think people have.
I bet there's gonna be like something that someone's gonna find out where you could just basically just teleport out of there somehow.
It'll take years, but maybe.
It's possible.
The other thing is that there's technically 2 barriers.
Yeah, there's a death barrier, and then there's a second one that's like a wart. So even if you never, the death barrier, I think you need to touch the ground.
Yeah, you can get around the death barrier cleverly, but like, there's a second barrier which basically does like the Korok Forest warp, but warps you back into the Great Plateau, and that doesn't go away until you've cleared the Great Plateau. And as far as I know, it extends across literally all of Hyrule.
Well, yeah, that's why they fog up the floor.
Yeah. So what you have to do is you have to load up your copy of Pokemon Diamond and get HM04 Defog.
We don't talk about diamond.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pokemon
I
Black.
liked Diamond and Pearl.
Did you play Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum?
I played Pearl. My brother owns Diamond. Those were our first Pokemon games.
I feel like Platinum is the more compelling thing. This person.
I
never
just
played
didn't
Platinum.
like Gen 4.
Play Platinum?
No, I didn't play Platinum.
I think Platinum, according to what Chugga said, it fixes like a lot of the issues that original Diamond and Pearl have.
Does it fix the structure of the fucking region?
Well, that's very vague. So what do you mean?
I don't know, it just wasn't that fun to explore. But then again, at this point in time, I don't view like any Pokemon game as fun to explore.
Yeah,
They're
that's
not
what I was
really
about to say.
built
Is
for
that's
that?
like all
Yeah, they're not.
Pokemon.
Yeah, they're not. I guess that's one of the reasons that I stopped playing. Is like
Why I
they
don't think
they
that's
feel
Pokemon.
they try to feel like an adventure. They try to sell themselves as an adventure, but it's not an adventure. And I'm like, oh.
It's like I only technically finished the most recent Pokemon.
I still
Sun?
have yet to. Yeah, Austin had Sun, right? Yeah, you had Sun and I bought Moon, and we were gonna try to fill the Pokedex, but then I got fucking bored.
Yeah, so did I. I never caught like any of the Ultra Beasts.
Filling the Pokédex isn't even hard, really. I mean,
thing or like event quest?
I don't know. I'm just well, more like
That you
regional
just, like-
Pokedex.
Oh yeah, that's what
yeah, because Sun only has the regional. Like, the National is only accessible with Sun, I-5.
Listen, the National is bullshit.
The National is also bullshit, yes.
Because there are so many Pokemon that, yeah, there's so many Pokemon that just aren't available to you in any game.
There's one locked behind a paywall now, technically.
Which one? What?
The one that you get when you buy that Poke storage thing, which you can get a free trial.
No?
There's, I think, if you're thinking of a paywall one, then the Dream Radar.
Well, that's for Therian form specifically. And even then, there's a guy in the game who gives you mirrors. So I'm not really sure what you mean by that.
I don't know, but I've never liked National Dex bullshit. I know it helps get shinies, but fuck it.
That's why people just cheat.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even complete the regional decks properly. At some point, I was just like, fuck it, I don't want to fish in these spots for Delmise. I'll just, like...
I
See,
completed most of the regional decks.
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I liked Sun and Moon as much as I did, is because, like, part of those games is completing the decks, because some of the ones that I don't like, I bet I probably would have liked more if I had actually put effort into fucking doing anything, because they're so bare bones as games that, like...
Yeah, if you're not gonna do Pokemon competitively, it's like a collectathon with a story.
Yeah. And when you ignore the collectathon just to do the story, then it becomes incredibly bare bones.
Except then you feel like you're obligated to do the collectathon, and you just get more bored.
No, see...
This is why I'm hoping that, like with the trend of Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild, they revolutionize the series when it comes to Switch. Don't pull a Kirby
Detective
and just give us the same
Pikachu's
thing.
cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up picking it up.
The one problem I have with Detective Pikachu is its system that it's on.
What? Oh, the DS.
Yeah, the
No,
3DS.
see, they're going to port Detective Pikachu for the Nintendo Switch, but they're going to keep that, like...
Oh, rad. We got our reservation for Colorado Springs in the summer.
I have no
Shit.
idea what that is.
I'm going on vacation to Colorado Springs. Got the name about it.
Is it a spring in Colorado?
No, Colorado Springs is a location, like a city.
In Colorado.
Yeah. I don't think it's really a spring. I'm gonna go hiking. That's the only thing I know for certain. I want to go
To a
whitewater
spring.
kayaking. No, in the summer.
No.
I went
to a spring.
kayaking
No.
In Colorado
Not
one
to
time.
me.
That was pretty great. Except for
I
the
wanna
fact that the
go,
water's like 2 degrees. Gonna wear like a wetsuit and shit, or you die.
It's gonna be in the summer, so it's not gonna be that cold. It's
I
gonna
did
be
it in the
cold.
summer. I did it in the summer. It's still fucking freezing, my dude.
I mean, it's a tolerable level. It definitely takes some getting used to.
Fuck! Ooh! Save.
Oh, you know what else? When the fuck's my Schlitterbahn event coming up? That's gotta be coming up pretty soon. When's Memorial Weekend? May 28th. Oh, that's after school ends for the first time ever for me. That'd be cool. I don't have to worry about whether I'll get off class or not.
Is it the one that takes place in the big one?
Yeah, New Braunfels.
Yeah. I haven't been there since like. Actually, I went
Oh, you
this
know
summer.
what?
I'm dumb.
It's early enough. Maybe y'all can come with me.
I'd be down.
We get like cheaper guest tickets. I'll talk to my parents about.
Yeah, I love going to that place, and if I can go, and if I can go. Well, Damien, I think gets off in like July, and only in July.
We'll
Like
see
for
if-
like 2 weeks in July or something.
Yeah, I don't know when his on time is. I didn't think it was in May, but.
Oh shit! I didn't know that that heart was there. I know. I'd be totally down for that shit.
If it's both you and Ethan, my parents aren't gonna just pay for it, but like, we get super cheap guest tickets.
I mean, I'd already started my job at that point. I can, you know, do shit.
This probably it might not have been.
Fuck. Come on. There we go. Man, fuck. I am already, like, done with this kingdom. That's why this game is bad. It's got too many throwaway moons. It's bad.
That's SchlitterCon. Here we go.
Ooh! Yes!
Yeah, there's not details.
Get me back up there. Please.
Oh, that's coming up.
I hope that one day, though, when it comes to Switch games, I hope that Kirby gets his big Switch game sometime.
Oh, let me turn my mic back around.
Because that would be pretty neat to see them do something like really different with it.
Oh, yes, stuff fast. Nani, what the fuck? That one doesn't have it either. You telling me you don't have details finalized 2 months out? Telling me you haven't accounted for weather 2 months out?
God, this boss is so easy. Holy shit, dude.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I want some lasagna.
I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow. All I really have here, food-wise, is
I still haven't cooked those fucking pork loin that I bought.
I've got grilled cheeses, and I've got bread rolls and pickles. That's about it.
That's not how you open a can of pickles.
Mine's like a 3-gallon jug of pickles. It's like 1.5 gallons. It's jumbo pickles, dude. And it's also a plastic jar.
Should I switch my fucking outfit?
Outfits offer no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Yeah, Fortnite making sure to tell me that shit. But the glowy one puts you at a disadvantage because people can see you from far away.
Yeah, because it's always been hard to spot people in that game.
Yeah. Like, this isn't PUBG. Where, like, it's actually difficult to see someone in a window or something.
Stealth's fucking not an option. That's why you build shit. Which I appreciate. Even the bush is, like, decently easy to spot if you're making sure to watch
because you
out
have to
for it.
move, and you're a bigger target when you're moving.
Also, the bush texture is slightly different.
I'm just glad that they didn't, I was thinking that the bush item during Christmas time wouldn't have the lights or something like that. I'm glad that they put the lights on it because then it would be useless. God, this is one of my favorite songs in just like any Mario game. I fucking love this song. Like, I still think that the Galaxy games have more standout songs in Odyssey, but the standout songs in Odyssey I think are better than Galaxy songs. I think mostly because they're really different, while a lot of the Odyssey or the Galaxy standout songs are all like big old orchestral sweeping music.
Oh god. Absolver players are requesting items that require like a combat trial level 10,000.
Can't even imagine. It'd be super glowy armor. It'd look cool.
They want it to be like a shitty meme mask.
Shitty meme mask.
Yeah.
Koopa's Road from Mario 64 is nice. I actually prefer the one from Galaxy 2. Just because, instruments. I'm a sucker for real instruments.
What are you talking about?
Mario songs. But, yeah, that was in the chat. Yeah.
Chat message appear.
Yeah, that was in the chat. But, audio slightly desynced.
I recently reached combat trial 2000. Dude, what the fuck, guy? What are you doing? How many hours in this game do you have?
Is the audio desynced?
I haven't noticed anything. Oh, yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah. It's off by like half a second.
Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see here. And this is why, the moment I have enough money, we're getting off this fucking shitty capture card, my dude. This is like my old capture card that I had from back when I tried to record shit, and I'm like, I don't like video editing.
I think it's good now.
I mean, I just like restarted the Roxio as a whole. Actually,
Yeah.
what I didn't do though is change the volume, so it was probably hella loud. And this is also why I'm saving certain games for the summer, because in the summer I'll have my new capture card. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a specific example. Because I don't want to start that game and then be all like, oh yeah, fucking audio's desynced. Is game audio good now? Is it about the same volume as we used to have, or is it too low? also just can't wait to get a new capture device so that I can play off of the feed. That's just gonna be more convenient. Then I can finally not have like my 3 monitor setup that I do for streaming at home when it comes to consoles. There we go. Oh, we need like one more. Give me the tank. Can I just say that I fucking hate this tank? Like,
I really like it.
It has a tendency to jam, is one thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's realistic, I guess,
jam?
but it'll jam.
I haven't noticed that.
If you shoot it too much, it'll jam. I
It
noticed
doesn't
it specifically.
jam. There's a limit to how many projectiles it can have out at a time.
No, but it'll stop moving too. If you try to shoot again after the amount of projectiles is reached. And that's annoying as hell. Because it just stops your movement.
Well, I mean, if it's consistent though, that it's just you can't have more than 3 projectiles out. So as long as you're paying attention to it, it's never an issue.
Yeah, I think the only times I notice it is in the Mecha Wiggler fight. Where, like, you know, you're spamming shots onto the body of the thing. That's the only time I really noticed it, but, like, it gets annoying. Especially when you're doing the rematch fights. I really hate the rematch fights. I'm not looking forward to that. Specifically Knucklotech, but some of the rematches are gross. You gotta do that thing that Donkey did in his video where he like used the flowers to like ramp over to Captain Toad early.
Oh yeah, and there's nothing there.
I mean, it's Captain Toad, you get a free moon.
No, if you go over there early, like he's not there. If you get over there early enough.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Also, that moon is dumb. I don't like it. This game likes to play camera tricks on you.
There were a couple of places like that actually, where people were like, "Oh, dude, shortcut," and then it did.
Doesn't fucking
Like,
load.
like people wanted to do the jump up to the paintings to skip areas, and I think they managed to get up to one of them, and the painting just wasn't there.
Yeah, they don't fill in until you're done with the kingdom. Except for some of them, like the Lake Kingdom one is there normally. There we go. Fucking fight our way through this war zone. Get me out of here. I don't use the cowboy suit enough. So that's why I'm using it right now.
Alright guys, going to Taco Bell, what should I get?
Are you?
I might, dude. I don't want to make more grilled cheese.
Do you not have like instant food of some kind, like a canned food or something?
I mean, I do. I don't want to cook canned soup.
I mean, I'd wear the dress if I had it.
You know, have your Ambio. I made you that sticker.
That doesn't give me the dress, Austin. Actually, you're right. I haven't gotten Bowser's fucking wedding outfit.
Yeah, just wear his.
I mean, clearly that's the best one.
I said I made you that sticker, and then in my head I processed, and I was like, hey, didn't I make him that sticker?
You said I made you that sticker.
You had to like process it in your mind's eye.
You ever have that where you say things and you're like,
I don't remember knowing that.
Yeah?
That's a fucking feeling.
Yeah, in the moon, now that
like
I just used
90%
the
of my-
Bowser one.
government tests or writing shit or like circling and answering it. I don't know this, but then I get it right somehow. By no merit of his own, he passed the test.
Alright, where you at, Uncle Amiibo? Oh wait, he doesn't come in until later, does he? Like, I think I have to unlock Hint Toad first.
Oh, you do? I think you can just tap him though.
No, if I tap the Bowser Amiibo, that's how I get the whole show me where the purple coins thing is.
Oh, okay.
Wow, it makes me redo this shit. I also feel like the aiming for the tank is a bit off. The way that the sensitivity feels. The stick is too loose and the motion controls are too tight. I guess I'm spoiled by Splatoon, which lets me change the stats of those things.
I find it fine with just the motion controls, to be honest. I'll tell you what, the motion controls feel a lot better when you're using Joy-Cons.
Well, yeah, I'm using Joy-Cons right now.
Okay. Like, games that are heavy on motion controls, which I'm not saying I own that many on the Switch.
Yeah, I was about to say,
but
like...
I can't play with the Pro Controller for those sections.
Yeah, I'm actually not a big fan of playing Mario Odyssey with the Pro Controller.
Because it's so motion control.
I do like playing Splatoon and Zelda with the Pro Controller.
Yeah, Zelda you don't need motion controls too often.
Yeah, and the ones that you do need are like the Splatoon kind of aiming thing where you're like, oh yeah, just like make my right stick movements a bit more accurate.
They're either the Splatoon kind of aiming or they're just not that time restrictive, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like the shrine puzzles.
Mhm.
Do not mess with me, biped! This thing looks like a fucking Pikmin boss.
No, this... Did they specify this bot works for Bowser? Or is it
Yeah,
just like
that's
an
why it's...
unrelated
Yeah, that's why it's...
asshole?
That's why it's, getting the flowers. It's a robot that Bowser sent here to get the flowers.
I've been saving a while.
No, this thing is here to collect the secret flowers for soiree bouquets. This is actually one of the fights that I like more in the rematch than I do normally. I just think it's a bit too easy normally.
I mean, my mom couldn't beat it, so...
Get our gamer skills going, guys.
For gamer skill is calling us in the room to beat the boss for her. I need to get her to play, do the Luigi balloon hunts.
Says that this one's in the floor.
Yeah, Mom, there's an exploit. It's the best. Now,
I think
you
they had a
get to
patch
figure-
recently that like fucked a lot of those over.
Yeah, but there's still a lot. Like, there's definitely way less. But now it's just... It's easier to pick out which ones are in the floor because there's less spots for them to go.
Yeah.
People moved all their ones from the blocked spots into the ones that still work.
All right, Uncle Amiibo, give me the shit. You got any Amiibo? All right, where's my sticker? Give me the beef.
Give me the burger.
Oh wait, you have to hold down the button too. Wow, that's a mighty fine sticker you have there.
It bothers me that it says Bowser Wedding instead of Wedding Bowser.
Well, that's because there's also Bowser Skylanders, Austin, and Bowser Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but it could say Wedding Bowser.
This is the best outfit in the game. Never wear anything else.
I would actually prefer it if it didn't have the shell on the back.
Me too, TBH. Like that's a thing. I just wish it had all the spikes and all that. Okay.
Oh, you don't know about Skylanders, Nintendo?
Yeah, both Donkey Kong and Bowser have Skylander figures that also double as amiibo.
Use your Skylander Bowser to play Smash.
I mean, yeah, you could use any Bowser to play Bowser in Smash. I can't wait for that shit to come back, though. I hope that they bring back that amiibo thing, because that's still my favorite use of amiibo to this day.
Well, yeah, it's like the one that they used it.
It's the only game
The one
that
they
used amiibo.
advertised it.
Yeah, it's the only game to use amiibo as a toys to life thing. That's the thing.
Except Skylanders, Christian.
Yeah.
Skylanders did it first.
Yeah, and then like a shit ton of toys to life did the
Then
thing.
Disney Infinity did it.
Yeah, and they died.
Yes, so did
They were the first one to
Skylanders.
die.
Mm-hmm.
Then Skylanders died, and I think after that Lego Dimensions died.
Lego Dimensions kind of started out dead because they made Lego Dimensions like
They
a
made it.
thing
They made it
as
like
the others were on a downfall.
yeah, but they also had like a lot more properties.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that like the general concept was dying out, especially for parents, because they had already
Cash.
invested in like 2 games that were very
Yeah.
obvious cash grabs, and they didn't want to spend more.
But like,
And that kind of game where it's directed at younger kids.
why is it not doing long jumps? Instead, it's doing somersaults.
Oh, it's because you gotta like get going a bit and then crouch and go at the same time.
Yeah, I guess I'm not.
I don't think you're getting going far enough.
Yeah. It's because Mario has weird acceleration in this game.
Yeah, I like it though.
Yeah, it feels a lot more like
It's
weighty
just different.
than a lot of the other 3D Mario games. He feels like an object. And
I
like
don't
Smash
have
Bros
any
is
Toys to Life
yeah,
games
Smash Bros
except
is
for
the only
technically
game.
Amiibo.
Yeah, Smash Bros is the only game that had a Toys to Life thing, like
I have a lot of younger
component.
relatives that have them, and they're okay, but
Just like really subpar, like beat 'em ups, basically.
a lot of them are like, honestly, the one I had the most fun with was, I think one of my cousins had, like, Disney Infinity, and we never did, like, any of the actual games.
Well, yeah, that's the
But
thing. Disney Infinity
you
had a
just
really good
dick
toy
around
box.
in the open world. Yeah, it's just the toy box.
And then like Lego
But-
Dimensions had like the opposite thing, where it's like the story things in Lego Dimensions were good, and the
Yeah.
toy box was kind of meh.
But the fact that the toy box, like, I would honestly much rather, I think the game would have had much more longevity if it was a toy box, and then instead of buying the figures, you could just buy the characters. as,
Yeah,
like,
but the Toys to
visuals.
Life concept was novel, Austin.
Yeah, but it wasn't by the time Disney Infinity came around. This
No,
is the thing.
Disney Infinity came around decently early.
Skylanders was already out for a decent while.
Yeah, and Disney wanted a chunk of change out of that shit, my dude. I know, I'm just thinking back to, the recent Arlo videos, and he's like, I just buy these things because they're neat, and I'm like, yeah, that's the mood.
Yeah, Disney Infinity came out like a full 2 years.
I think the
after
last time,
Skylanders.
well, I bought Wedding Bowser because I liked the figure, but I also wanted the whole, like, purple coin tracker, so I guess I bought that one for what it did in game. But,
Yeah, honestly, I bought a lot of Amiibo for Smash, and it was primarily just for the figure.
no, like, back in Smash Bros. Days, I bought them because I'm like, I love this character, and I will make a god out of them. Like, it was for the functionality. Like, I don't like DK very much, but I wanted a DK Amiibo because, I knew that I could make something ridiculous from him.
Like, I wanted the functionality. My whole thing was, like, I cared more about just the figure than the functionality. The functionality was just enough to let me justify the figure.
Yeah.
That's why I never bought a Mario Odyssey figure.
Again, I just wanted that purple coin tracker. Also, Bowser
I just
is...
mean the functionality
good.
wasn't enough to justify the figure for me.
I wanted that 3-pack, but then I was all like, meh, I'm fine with it. I just want Wedding Bowser TBH because, I'm gay. Please. But, like... I don't even have my Zelda Breath of the Wild, the 2 amiibos that I bought for them. They're still in box. Fucking... Because I really like the way that they're, especially the Guardian, is laid out in the box. But, like, I'm excited to, like, actually play with my fucking amiibo again. Instead of scanning them once to unlock some shit, and then, like, throwing them on my shelf.
Man, you know, the last iteration of Disney Infinity was awful for sales. When fucking, like, 6 months after it released, they announced they were shutting down the servers in the next 6 months. Those servers were only up for a year.
Nice.
Large chunks of that game became completely unplayable in any manner after only a year.
I mean, is it really that much of a hot take to not play Smash Bros? I'm like, yeah. If you're not into it, then you're not into it. I find tons of enjoyment out of Smash Bros for the most part. I just hope for more single-player content in the new one. Give me another Subspace style thing, please.
Subspace was the one from Brawl,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, I liked
I
Brawl.
just want it to be more interesting than the one in Brawl from a gameplay
I really
standpoint.
liked the one in Brawl.
I liked the concept.
It was over.
I liked the concept. I just think that the levels themselves were a bit bland. I also wanted more Nintendo enemies, but most of them were like these really bland, like, original enemies. Some of the enemies in Subspace were fucking rad as shit, dude, but like some of them were just like boring. I know it was a big mixed bag. Some things were really good about it. Some things were kind of meh about it.
You gotta,
But
like,
I want.
go line with that though, because like the enemies, if they make them too interesting, people are gonna be pissed off that they're not playable characters.
Ridley is just a boss character, not even special.
He's not just a boss character, he sucks. Ridley is
Worst
the
thing-
weak player in that.
Yeah, worst thing about the fucking Pyrosphere, my dude.
When you forget to disable it.
Again, give us a stage hazard toggle. Fucking Rivals of Aether has that shit.
Instead of just Omega One.
Yeah. That's one thing that I love about Rivals of Aether is the stage hazard toggle. From the limited time I had with that game.
That's why I like Mario Maker level. It's not really stage hazards.
Yeah, but some of those layouts are really bad. Especially on the 3DS.
Remember those layouts that fuck up the amiibo?
Yeah. Those custom stages where they just commit suicide. They just don't know how the fuck to work.
Where they literally freeze in place and just stand.
Well, I feel like in Smash 5 they may crack on that because a lot of things that Sakurai says she doesn't keep on Cough Villager.
Make crack on what?
One of the reasons that they don't have a stage hazard toggle is like it gets rid of the uniqueness of every stage. But then I'm like, then why do you have an Omega toggle that literally makes every stage the same? Then there's no fucking point.
Well, they need the Omega toggle because the game's gotta be competitive.
What did Sakurai say? What did Sakurai say about Villager? He didn't want an Animal Crossing character in Smash Bros. Any Animal Crossing character.
Alright, well, saying he doesn't want a character from a game is a bit different from saying something about, like, the basic feel of the game, though.
I'm just saying, goes back on his word sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's a different level. You're saying, I don't want this toggle because it takes away...
I also feel like Sakurai's not gonna have as big of a thing on the new game.
Yeah,
Like a
'cause he
hold
said
on
he
it.
didn't give a shit about it if he didn't want to make another Smash, and then they made another Smash. But it could be like...
Like, I bet he's just gonna, like, oversee it and make sure that they don't make, like, a Melee 2, because they know that, like, if it was just up to people, they probably would.
Man, I really don't want to see that happen because I'm never gonna be good enough at Melee.
Yeah, I don't want Smash Bros to be, like, Smash Bros already can be ridiculous. I don't want it to be more ridiculous.
Maybe Sakurai is gonna be like Kojima, where he wanted to stop after Metal Gear 2, but then they made a really, really shitty Metal Gear, so he came back to make sure they didn't make another shitty
Oh
Metal
yeah,
Gear.
the fucking PSP game? You got fucking
Yeah.
pissed.
Well, we could do it without you. Fuck code. Fucking. Whatever. We don't need.
No, it's like fucking. They never learn. They did it back with Metal Gear 2. Then they did it with fucking Metal Gear Portable Ops. And now fucking they got Metal Gear Survive.
MGS3 now. Just get a hand in MGS.
No, yeah, MGS3 was like a big thing, and also the only big boss game that matters. Hot
Hey
take.
man, don't shit on the only Metal Gear game I've played.
You cannot deny that that game has no bearing on the overall plot whatsoever.
Yeah, that's why I could play it and be fine.
I think that I remember reading in an interview somewhere. Sorry for hopping into voice chat again. That like
They can't leave MGS to Kojima, he left. And they're never gonna give him the property.
And they're never gonna stop either because it's a recognizable brand.
see, they view gaming as like essentially a huge marketing asset thing, or like essentially a commercial product.
I mean, it is.
It
So, like,
is.
that's all they do with it.
Yeah, they don't look at like what it does as like an art form.
And that's also why they shifted so much of their money into pachinko machines and mobile apps, microtransactions.
$10 a save file, kids.
God.
Oh
Yeah.
god, what game was that you needed to buy
Survive.
save files?
Metal Gear Survive.
Survive was the one that did
Yeah.
that?
That's their
Oh.
newest game.
And like you can earn the in-game currency to like buy the save file. But
Why would you
also-
ever need to buy a save file?
That's the other thing. Like, just have one or
Now you gotta do that
have-
jank bullshit where if you want another save file, you've got to
Do that Breath of the
copy
Wild
the
shit.
save and archive it.
Oh!
Delete your save file, and if you want to switch back, you gotta go delete
No!
the save and replace it.
Do not speak to me about that kind of shit. My Joy-Cons are desyncing hardcore right now, and I'm not sure why. I'm dying.
To be honest, as gross it is that you would have to do that, it's not that bad, seeing as if you like 100% save and you want to store it, you're not likely to go back to it. Very often.
Also, it's
not like
supposed to
you're
be a
talking
grindy game that you're supposed to play. It's supposed to be a service game. That's also a thing. So I guess they're also trying to like keep you from playing the game over and over again and try to keep you playing on the same file, where shit gets longer and longer to unlock as you get further along, so that you'll be more likely to pay for shit.
Yay!
So don't
Let's
fucking
take this nice game that did really well and take its same system,
I just
but
like
replace all of the levels with a flat desert covered in fog.
I'm just sitting here and I'm dying because I'm like, what if Kojima got to fucking like remake the Metal Gear games on the Fox engine, which is like a god tier engine for like stealth shit.
To be honest, I think if Kojima got full rights over Metal Gear, he'd just not make another one. Because he's like well and done with Metal Gear.
Well, yeah,
Like I
that's,
said, he was after 2.
and then he was after 4. Yeah, they wanted
He's
another
been
one.
trying to be done, and they kept bringing it back. So if he got the rights, there would never be another Metal Gear.
No,
I'm
I'd
fine with
I'd
that.
see him
Because
overseeing a remake, not making it, but overseeing it.
No, he wanted the whole series to end, though. I mean, maybe a straight-up remake. Sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like remakes of like Metal Gear on the Fox engine because it's just a better feeling engine than the older games. But like especially
I don't think they changed the engine. I mean, like HD remakes, that type of thing.
I mean those already happened.
Well, then I think you just leave it forever. Just own his baby.
No, just
Konami
keep
has
pumping
told
out.
us that Kojima's not allowed to come accept his award.
Just keep pumping out zombie games, my dude.
Zombie games with high impact sexual violence.
You mean
Oh, it was,
erotic violence?
No, that's how they sold it. I think.
That's how they sold their erotic violence. Is how they sold their Castlevania pachinko machine.
What's that one shitty
Oh.
anime?
Oh, sorry. That high impact sexual
Zombie
violence
High School
actually
or whatever it's
are
called.
me. But yes, erotic violence is how they sold it.
High School of the Dead, that's what it is.
Uh-huh.
This is zombie erotic violence. It's a shitty anime.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 before EA unlocked everything out of fear.
Before EA unlocked everything because they got like the 3 most disliked posts on Reddit, one after another. They had like the most disliked posts as well.
Yeah,
'cause
like
they did an
ever.
AMA. Like after they got the most disliked comment.
The fuck? Where is this? Where's the coin?
There's the shitty gif. Here it is. Alright, if you want one gif to sum up High School of the Dead, here it is.
Oh god, this one. I think someone did the math on that and like used a gun as reference, or like the actual firearm as reference, and concluded that her titties had to be wiggling at like
Yeah, dude, there's no way
700
it's...
miles per second or something like that.
Yeah, you know how fast bullets travel, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Gun!
And like they would be wobbling so fast that they would be causing sonic booms.
Oh, don't post that.
What if they feel? What if they feel like they're missing out?
They might rather feel left out than watch that.
Okay, we got all 100 nuts. Time to go buy the explorer's outfit.
Time to nut. You don't need to care about it.
I mean, time to nut. It's right here. I'm gonna nut. There we go.
Just Google, like,
Over the cliff's edge!
High School of the Dead.
No!
GIF. And it's like one of the first ones. But you don't have to care about it.
Spend money! I like how this robot just says, spend money. This is the current state of the gaming
High School
industry.
of the Dead actually pissed me off a lot because a lot of the plot was decently good, and there were whole scenes that just weren't sexualized at all. And then they crammed in the sexualized content at just the worst times. Whenever they get too serious, they just slam it in there very abruptly.
It's a joke, Austin!
It like, and the English dub is apparently way worse. Like they just cranked all the profanity and like general vulgarity in how they talk. So the dub never had any of the redeeming factors that the sub had.
Spend money. Alright, time to go get the explorer's outfit thing.
Should I go get Taco Bell?
It doesn't matter.
I'm
when,
telling-
but
I'm-
the answer is generally no.
Yes. You're...
Fight me.
Austin, just fucking get a canned soup, dude. That
I
shit's
don't-
better quality than a
look.
fucking Taco Bell taco.
I don't want soup, and I don't want baked beans.
Dude, baked beans! The fuck you turning down baked beans for?
I had them like yesterday.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I have a can of baked beans that I need to eat.
I got a whole bunch of hamburger meat in the freezer.
Yeah, just
but
start a sous
I
vide
don't
hamburger.
have any hamburger buns.
Just make.
I need to go to the grocery store.
What is happening? I cannot see my camera.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Give me the treasure.
If you want a good zombie anime, let me find the one where the dude like.
Oh yeah, you
takes
can't
place
warp while you're in the deep woods.
primarily on a train. I type in zombie anime and the auto suggestion is zombie anime train. Google knows what I want. There it is. That's a good anime.
All right, what? How many
Right.
moons do I
There's
still
like
have?
0 sexual content, 100% good plot, good action. I
Hunted
think
P.
the dub is supposed to be pretty decent. I never watched the dubs, but if that's your thing, the dub isn't intolerable.
I'm just here and I'm like, I watch Mob Psycho. I wait for Mob Psycho season 2. Till then, I'll be playing my video games.
Oh yeah, the animation's pretty good. It's not Ghibli level, but most things aren't.
Yeah, I was about to say, how many things are?
Your Name wasn't made by Ghibli, and Your Name was fucking gorgeous. I'm gonna set a Your Name screenshot as my desktop right now. Because I ruined Your Name, so I got it. It was at some point. Don't I already have pictures of Your Name on my on my computer?
Do you?
I shouldn't have to. I should. Maybe they got deleted. Or maybe they're just somewhere in my images folder, because that's like the only folder that's not at all organized.
I think I'm almost done with the Wooded Kingdom.
Yeah, there they are. Are any of these screensaver size, like desktop scale? Yes, that one is perfect.
Just get an image that's like too high res for your desktop so that it looks absolutely awful when you use it as a desktop background.
I've never had that happen.
I draw at ridiculous resolutions. So sometimes
what
when
I
I
do
put
have,
my
though,
art on
is
my thing...
Since my laptop is a 4K display for some fucking reason, even though I've never had that be necessary on a screen that size, we had whatever programming application our teacher had us use last year. It's like its borders and font was size could not be edited and was based on the resolution of your monitor. So I had to go and manually change the resolution that the system thought the display was, or it was unreadable because it was so small. Which you'd hope wouldn't be an issue on a programming application,
Yeah?
but you know.
Oh!
I forgot how Iron Fortress ended. Did Iron Fortress have a season 2?
I swear I'm really good at this game.
Oh, season 2 waits on 2018. Oh, we brought this up at a good time. When's it coming?
I didn't even need to go on those things.
It's waiting on a movie? Ooh, there's a movie. Alright, definitely watch that anime. There's a movie after it coming up, and the movie has some rad fucking concept art.
Next
Dapper
objective to the next kingdom. Fucking
bloke.
stop
I'm gonna say
telling me.
bloke.
Stop.
I know it's not the right pronunciation.
Stop telling me to go to the next kingdom. I don't have all the moons.
Christian, no 100%ing this game. That's not how it was intended.
I mean, that's how Breath of the Wild works. I feel like this game was actually all like, yeah, you can 100% it if you want to. Breath of the Wild's all like, don't do that shit.
It's kind of like Attack on Titan in this one image.
Oh, there's a Deep Woods one? Fuck, dude.
Is Attack on Titan still going on? Yeah, there's
Didn't
a
it,
season
like,
3.
You get like
I know the
season 2 like
manga's
last
still
year.
going on. What?
You get like season 2 like last year.
I feel like season 2 was actually a while ago. I never finished. Yeah, season 2 ended in like June of last
Season
year.
1 like started off really good and then lost hardcore steam near the end. So
It's not that it really lost steam, it's that it was hardcore following the manga, but since it was structured in a 12-episode block, people were expecting it to pick up at the end of the season, like animes tend to do, and it didn't because it was following the manga. And so it just kept getting more and more depressing, and so a lot of people quit. Alright, listen, I don't want to know about original authors being assholes and shit, because that makes me not like it, and I just prefer to stay ignorant.
see, I was just like,
Depending on how terrible they are, like that sound director from Subnautica, I just pretend that person doesn't exist.
see, I was just like, I like this, but when we're out of the city, I was like, yeah, I guess. I do think that the second opening for the anime was way better than the first one. Hot take.
I never finished season 1. I might read the manga.
The second opening is like fucking.
No, I really like
So-
the second opening.
It
Attack
doesn't
on
get
Titan
enough love.
Also became like the meme. Oh, you like anime? What, you like Attack on Titan? What a fucking plebe.
What a normie. And I'm like,
Yeah. Attack on Titan never reached. That's fine if you never finished it. It just kind of gets depressing, and then it went on like hyper hiatus.
just kind of existed.
Oh, they're saying Shiva. I mean, that could technically be true. I'm not gonna debate.
Right, where the fuck?
I'm not gonna say that he's saying it in a good way.
I don't remember where this moon is.
Maybe he just said it wrong and he didn't mean anything by it, but I'm not gonna make assumptions about his intent. And I'm just gonna pass it by.
I'm just gonna not. I don't even know what's going on. I'm not looking at it because I'm sitting here trying to fucking find this moon.
The dude said on Twitter's blog or something that like Koreans' lifespans doubled and their lives improved thanks to Japan's colonization of it. If you know anything about the way Japan tends to
Yeah, I was about to.
invade / colonize, it's a lot of like Viking style burning, pillaging, and raping hardcore. Because they had the viewpoint of they can't revolt if they're Japanese. So let's make as many of their children Japanese as possible. And then let's kill all their men. And it's just not great. And we can ignore it because it's in the past, but you also shouldn't, like, what's the word, like, glorify it, which I think is what it kind of seems like he did. But also, if you watch someone that says things on the internet also all the time,
Where's the moon?
eventually they're gonna slip up and say something offensive, and so I just
Did you
never
mean
say
every
anything
Twitch? Did you mean every Twitch streamer?
Yeah, it was a heated gaming moment. That's why I just never say anything on the internet, and never post anything on the internet, and typically ignore most of the things people say, unless
Hey, could you hit the? Could you hit your head on this tree, please?
unless they're just like blasting it 24/7.
Please hit your head on this tree.
I don't like you as a person. And then I move on.
Please, just hit your head on this tree.
Just
There we
throw
go.
your hat at him.
You can't. You actually have to get him to hit his head on the tree to get the hat off. You can't.
No, you don't.
You
'Cause
can't.
I threw my hat at him before and it worked.
You can't do that, Austin. This is how
You
shit
have to
works.
hit the hat with your hat, which
Yeah.
is difficult, but you can do it.
Yo, this
Like,
is
if you
easy.
stand on those blocks that you're on, or that you just destroyed a moment ago.
Fuck you, Austin. I'm bad.
Because that's what I did.
I think. Is there a moon under this shit?
I don't remember. I never got all the moons in me.
So I'm dying. What is the name of it again?
What?
By the babbling brook in the deep woods. The fuck does that mean?
It's by the river.
No one knows, Sora.
But it's provocative.
There it is. I knew it was under a rock.
Someone might have got that vague reference. No one knows what it means, but it's provocative. Single viewer that stayed here for a while and seems chill. Do you get the vague reference?
That stayed here for a while.
Maybe he's hanging out. I hope he's having fun.
Isn't that the whole point of this? Even though I'm not even that entertaining.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hostbot electrical skateboard is still here. He's our longest non-us viewer.
Yeah.
Because no, I know Dapper's still here. I've checked the view list.
Oh shit,
Our
am I done
longest
with this
viewer
kingdom?
Is Hostbot that
Yeah, host.
somehow is 24/7 in every stream. Like any stream that has below a certain number of viewers, I think.
It helps you feel better about yourself, Austin.
Except it doesn't, because you get like a slight uptick when you're like, hey, we got a viewer, and then a major crash when you're like, hey, our only viewer is a host bot.
Austin, it makes me
I
feel
thought
better
maybe,
about myself.
like, honestly, I was hoping maybe it was a dude until I was watching his stream and it was hosting, and then the stream automatically ended at like a 10-minute mark, and it popped up like a exclamation host to be entered into the raffle for to have your
Guys, we're gonna go to the
We're
Metro
sure.
Kingdom. We're totally going
Fun.
to the Metro Kingdom.
the bot that
Definitely.
has like over 1,000 followers.
Definitely going to the Metro Kingdom. I swear. I swear on it.
Female Titan was cool. Going back to Attack on Titan. Apparently, later in the manga, there's like a whole ton of different forms, and they can switch between them. Or at least Eren can. I don't know much about it, but I'll probably read it eventually.
I don't think I've watched an anime in like a year,
Yeah, and I just saw
except
like Mob
one
Psycho.
or two that we made like Christian watch.
I mean, I didn't even watch it when we were watching it together because I don't like watching animes together, TBH. Because then it's just a bunch of people just reading a screen the entire time.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why you can only watch them if they've got good dubs, which are few and far between.
I heard that Mob Psychos isn't bad though.
Mob Psycho apparently has a. What are you telling the ice? The good dubs are few and far between. Like, it's a known fact. A lot of dubs are pure ass, unless you're talking about something else.
I mean, you could consider them.
Oh, it's not that it's unfun. It's just that because everyone's focused on reading, it's a lot of like quiet watching,
Yeah.
and so it's less fun to watch anime together than it is to watch like other things or to watch it like on your own time and then talk about it.
Yeah. Well, just force your friends to watch movies that they don't want to watch.
Ethan was so pissed off. We made him watch fucking what was it?
2049.
Yeah, 2049. He was mad.
It was pretty great. Austin, you
It's
didn't
like,
even
no,
get to
you
hear
don't
the
like
half
it.
of it, my dude.
Oh, it's Boss Baby on Netflix. I'll watch it right now. You can't stop me.
No, you gotta save it for when we're hanging out, dude. So that we
I
can
just
all
don't
die.
watch it. I'll watch it again, Christian.
Listen, you forced me to watch the Emoji Movie again. I hate you.
I know.
Why is Bowser so
Yeah,
big?
Christian
Because
watched
he's
it on
good.
his own time.
Look at the big
I
boy.
watched it only the one time. Oh, Boss Baby is on Netflix. I started it at some point. I'm 3 minutes.
It's
in.
Academy Award-winning Boss Baby Austin.
Yeah, Christian watched the Emoji Movie by himself.
Yeah, I wanted to see if it was actually something that you could make fun of, but no, it's just depressing.
Oh, you know what? I need to watch Sense 8 on Netflix. Apparently that was pretty good. Yeah, Boss Baby won a ton of awards.
Listen, if things like Suicide Squad can win awards.
Alright, here's a question. Has anyone ever used the compass,
What do you mean?
like in Mario Odyssey?
I mean, it shows you where it's like a mini map too. It actually shows you if you're near one of your hints. But besides that, like for directions, no.
I never once looked at it. I just tuned it out.
Again, it shows you if you're close to one of your Captain Toad or one of your Hint Toad hints. That's it. That's its only use.
I mean, it's not really that we forced him to watch it. It's just he wasn't that interested in it. But we had like 2 movies to watch, and it was that and a Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
Whose name I'm blanking on. And we
Lupin the
watched the
Third.
Ghibli movie first. Yeah, Lupin the Third. Which we
yeah,
all
the
have
castle,
seen
the
for some
castle
reason.
one, because apparently there's multiple. I found that out recently.
Is there?
Yeah.
I didn't think there were multiple actual movies. Let me check. There's a lot of manga. There's a TV series. Oh shit, there are. Wait, but Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan the movie. What? There's a couple live actions. Castle of Cagliostro, pilot film, Mystery of Mamo.
Yeah,
and
we
the Castle-
watched the castle
Yeah.
one, and that one was a lot of fun. But then we
Pilot
watched
is, I
fucking.
think, part 1.
Then we watched Blade Runner 2049, which is not a fun movie.
Better not be a Boss Baby sequel.
Austin, it did well. People liked it, I guess.
Alright, but here's the thing. Will theaters still be around in 2021?
Theaters are only gonna be there for you to watch the next like comic book movie or like Disney animated film.
Alright, but Marvel's kind of wrapping up.
Marvel's wrapping up their current Avengers. Things like the Falcon and all that kind of stuff, they're the ones who are gonna take the mantle, my dude.
Yeah, but they're gonna be less popular. You know it. Because they're killing off characters.
I don't know, dude. They managed to sell Guardians of the Galaxy, a group that no one fucking cared about.
Plenty of people cared about it. A lot of people hadn't even heard of it. But it wasn't that, like, it was just something people looked at and they're like, I don't give a shit about this. It's like, people looked at it and they're like, why haven't I heard of this? So there's a different kind of, like, not giving a shit, I think.
I mean, yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
I had heard of Guardians of the Galaxy. I hadn't really seen anything from it.
I didn't. I barely know anything about comics.
I also don't really read comics very much. I just have a couple of friends that did. Who knew more about it.
No, I feel like if they keep their level of quality, people will still go to watch those movies as much as they watch the current Avengers.
No, what I mean is like, outside of their main movies, Marvel has been producing more and more content that's like TV shows and even some movies on Netflix.
Or, yeah, I guess, but...
And considering Netflix has done, like, multiple polls of, like, hey guys, do y'all want ads or just pay more money? And everyone's like, we don't really give a shit if we pay more money because y'all are pumping out good content.
They pump out good and bad content. That's the whole thing. They do a shotgun approach to their content.
Yeah, which people are fine. I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because it gets you good shit, but...
If you, like, watch the series...
And it gets you plenty of bad shit to, It gets you plenty of bad shit to laugh at, too, so...
Yeah. I mean... The thing about Boss Baby is, it's like a parent pleaser. A lot of parents fucking love Boss Baby.
Also, it was a meme.
Yeah, it was a meme.
It was a meme, so people watched it for meme status.
Memes are getting risky, because, like, people will fund movies because they're like, oh, let's go see Boss Baby because it's funny. And then, they end up...
I called the Boss Baby and he answered!
Fuck that, dude. That was at, like, the same time as people were making, the Spider-Man and Princess Elsa or whatever YouTube videos. You remember those?
I mean, those are made by, like, a robot.
Yeah, it was like a bot that was built around, like, somehow always getting on trending. And, like, cut-ups of the same video. I remember seeing that on a Couch Shop video and just being appalled. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? And they just kept showing more. In the suggested, there were just more and more of it.
Yeah, and then your suggestions, like, forever.
The Boss Baby ate my ass in Minecraft.
Not fake.
Not clickbait.
No, but,
It's in all
memes.
caps. It's gotta be in all caps.
Yeah.
That's part of the clickbait. If you write it all in all caps, then in their head they read it louder, and then it's more exciting. Clickbait's like down to a science.
Oh! No, I didn't want to do that! Woo!
I'm perfectly fine with clickbait with like the channels that acknowledge it's clickbait and do it like consistently and jokingly. Like what was that YouTube channel that I told you I was watching a whole bunch that like all their titles are clickbait?
The one with the fucking apple juice.
Yeah.
My kids need
All
apple
of-
juice, they're gonna need
all of their
nutrition.
videos have like clickbait titles, and then the unveil to the fake clickbait is in the first like 20 seconds, and in the description it's like not clickbait. So I find that perfectly fine.
Audio's still synced. Neat.
Yeah.
So I don't have to
I will.
fucking like redo my thing. At least that's better than Dondara, where like no one was keeping track of the audio, and then I go back into the VOD and I'm like, this is awful.
Oh, you didn't watch that video? This video sounds pretty good.
Which video?
I had sex with Boss Baby and he had a huge penis.
What? What? I'm scared.
That's what he said.
I'm dying. Someone please help. This is a neat area. It's a good take on the poison forest thing that a lot of Mario games have done. Oh. No, guys, we totally need to watch the Emoji Movie as a meme to tell Hollywood that we want more garbage. It's funny.
No, it's not. I saw Boss Baby at the Berlin Wall. It's
New Super Mario Bros. That was like an aesthetic thing that they did for that shit. Not Photoshop.
Boss Baby is real, and he tried to suck my dick.
Alright, let's see. I'm actually... What?
Haven't perfected the speedrun by now?
I don't speedrun this game. I've thought about it sometimes.
You just gotta look up the route. That honestly kills speedrunning for me.
What, having to know a route?
As far as like trying to stuff is like either I try and figure it out myself and I never get anywhere close to the record, or I get close to the record at some point, but it's just doing a route that someone else has made over and over and over again.
This is why I just do my patented slow speedruns. Or Viddy's patented slow speedruns that I just do. But you just find your own route.
Just a run.
No, it's like you find your own route, and you keep finding your own routes until you find a really fast one, and then you're like, this is the way that I do it. It's fast, but it'll never get any records, my dude. That's me with fucking Super Metroid. I hate these bugs. I can never get the timing.
I think I could probably speedrun a new Super Mario Bros. Pretty well. For the DS. I had that
Glitch
down-
proof! Huh! Nothing
I had
is
that game.
glitch proof. I mean, yeah, a lot of kids that I knew had that game down to like a fucking art back when that first came out.
Why did you just kill yourself 3 times?
What do you mean?
I watched you give the bomb thing your hat.
It's because I'm really bad at the timing.
It's not hard, like, you don't have to be super consistent. It'll go while you're in the air.
Shh.
I thought you were doing that for, like, a reason.
No!
It's like, there's no way that this is on purpose.
Favorite game this year? That shit came out last year. You can't do that. Can't do that shit.
I never played Night in the Woods, and to be perfectly honest, I don't really care to.
I don't think that you'd like it very much.
I'm straight and not a furry.
I mean, the furry thing's not the thing. It's more like, hey, you hate everything? Then this is the game for you, kid.
Yeah, I'm also not extremely depressed. Like, my life's going pretty good.
See, killing yourself a few times is a pro speedrun strat.
I mean, there are a couple kill yourself speedruns, like some of the faster moons are like you never grab a flag and then the last moon's decently far away, but you die after you grab it. And so it brings you back to
the Odyssey.
Mhm.
I'm good at video games.
So I thought he was just killing himself. Oh boy, I love when you say shit like that because it just lets me know you're about to do some dumb shit in like 10 seconds.
Give me. Whew.
Nice, dude.
Listen, I'm just gonna ignore this one.
Tell you what I hate though, unmuting a stream and hearing my own voice.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta leave it unmuted for a while. After a little bit, I get used to it. It's just that I haven't heard my voice in a while.
Listen, I just hate my voice in general, and I don't understand how people can deal with it.
Well, your voice, people just hate their voice. It's like a thing.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's a legitimate thing. People hate their voice because it sounds different in recordings than it does to you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you get like the reverb from your voice
Yeah.
vibrating through your skull. And so it takes a lot of getting used to listening to your voice in recordings. Which is just another reason for me to
I wish
mute
it
your
wasn't so
stream.
deep. Rip.
Wow, look at this asshole with the deep voice gloating about it. Get out of here. Don't leave them.
Don't leave.
We need viewers.
Please.
Alright guys, time
No,
to
you
make
just gotta
a
talk
whole
about
bunch of-
Ethan with his deep booming voice because you always complain about his bass.
Oh yeah, because his microphone picks up bass like a motherfucker. My voice pitch shifts like hardcore sometimes depending on like the tone I'm going with.
Yeah?
But like I do it naturally. It's not like a conscious decision. And I've had people give me weird looks when I'm talking energetically or something, and then I stop.
I just have
And I
people
go
give
to,
me weird looks.
My well-known slow monotone that people like to make fun of me for. And they're like, why did your voice drop an octave just there?
Because fuck you.
Oh, if you want a different voice, you can just talk while breathing in. That's a fun one. Sounds like you were a hardcore smoker and you had to get one of those robot voice sticks.
It is
Yeah, that-
me.
Hello?
Welcome to the place where you will die. Did the
That's an old one right there.
Did
one play to please? No.
I don't want that.
Nope. I don't want that.
No.
Wait, give me the key. Give me the fucking key!
You know, I haven't done in forever.
Died?
No, like, turned my face red.
Turned your face red. What
Yeah.
use? What use do you have for that?
I want a useless talents show.
Useless talent show.
Oh yeah, so you know how I went to Westbrook?
Yeah.
So because that school was supposed to be like GT, they're like, let's have a talent show where the only talents you could do are either like dancing or musical related. And so then the band held their own talent show where they're like anything except for dance and music. And so it was dumb shit. Like turning your face red, and I almost won just from turning my face red.
I think I'm missing a moon.
I stopped doing it after that one time that I was at work and I blacked out.
Yeah, that sounds like a
To be
bad.
fair, I don't think that was from turning my face red. Because like I just black out every once in a while, and it was a decent while after I'd done it. I blacked out last semester. Ethan knows.
My man knows.
No, I got up for class, and at some point while I was getting ready, I while standing blacked out, and then I woke up, and then I had to get ready, and I was running late now, and I biked past Ethan while he was on his way to class. So I was like, "Hi, where are you going?" He's like, "Class." I'm like, "I'm 40 minutes late to my class," which was fun.
Come on.
I think that was primarily due to
I like these tropical
Or
wigglers.
diet
They make little accordion noises. They're so dumb. I love them.
I like them because they're so fucking forgiving. There's no way you can fall off while using them, using their ability.
Yeah, because
it just
then-
snaps you back.
Yeah, if you're not over anything.
It's never like, oh, you didn't place yourself quite right.
Yeah, just fall. Just pull yourself to your head and die.
No, but see, the thing about turning my face red, because I noticed your comment, I have to hold my breath while I do it, and so
Give me
it's not
the moon toad.
it's not like a long-term thing. It's like you hold your breath and then tense up all the muscles in like your chest and your neck and your
And
head
die.
to force blood to your face so your face turns red.
You just die.
There's another thing where like if you press your thumb into like the right spot in your armpit, it'll make the veins in your arm pop like hardcore.
You what?
If you like a lot of the veins that are in or
Oh,
close to
there's the last
veins,
ones.
like the large veins, not like pop, like explode or damage.
Yeah,
you.
you'll just die. You do
No,
that, you'll
it's like,
die.
it's like, you know, people that just their veins are very like visible,
Yeah.
just like that. And it's because like the veins that the blood cycles back from your fingertips towards your abdomen, most of them are located in your armpit. And so when you apply pressure to those veins, it like creates higher pressure in the veins like in your arm, and so they're more visible. So it just makes you look like some jacked dude that's got popping veins.
Get me away from this toads.
I'm scrawny as shit.
I don't want the toads around me. Alright, PUBG, where we dropping?
Tilted Towers.
Oh, not anymore.
Well, you still got time left.
I mean, it'll make sure that, like, 2 minutes into the match, it won't be 30 players left.
I've seen the video of the kid in class playing Fortnite on the school laptop, and he, like, dies and throws the laptop in class.
Sounds like something I'd do.
Insert Gus Johnson clip. When you open your laptop in class and forgot to close out the program.
Rip.
What, the Gus Johnson clip?
Well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just...
You haven't seen that? It's like the 20-second clip. He walks into class, opens up his laptop, and then slams it against the wall.
Where's Hint Toad? Where the fuck is Hint Toad? Is that you, Hint Toad? I guess. Not really. Moon shards in the jungle. Did I not finish the moon shards?
To go to a random topic.
Oh, I didn't fucking pick up the moon for getting the moon shards!
Oh, you got all of them, but you didn't get anything. To go to a different topic with no reason. When I was in elementary school, there was like a phase of a solid year where I loved strawberry milk, and then I hated it.
I mean,
and I've never liked it since.
That's the kind of thing where it's like you just like have it too much or something like that, and then you're like, no, I don't want it, and then you just never feel like wanting it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, for a full year, daily, I could probably figure out when it was, just by, like, it might have been, like, 4th grade? No, 3rd grade. Because I think Will was in the same school as me at the time, and there was only 1 year that we both went to Ward Elementary. Because then we transferred to a different elementary the last 2 years.
The Odyssey is repaired! Too bad about that paint job, though, and you'll never get it back.
What? What paint job?
They don't repaint the Odyssey after it breaks. So you have that giant gray sliver down the thing for the rest.
I thought they do repaint it eventually.
After a while, I think.
Oh, you don't like eggs?
Bring me eggs.
That's disappointing.
Only eggs can sustain me.
I don't really like boiled eggs.
But it's the easiest shit to make with sous vide, though.
You don't like eggs until the end game. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Once
that's
I'm
about
in
right.
for human life, like 85.
Your
90,
deathbed.
Bring me eggs.
Only eggs can sustain
We're
me.
on death rows. Like, what's your last meal? It's eggs.
Eggs, my dude.
You know what? Speaking of eggs, I've been craving egg salad.
I haven't had egg salad in like years. I don't really like it too much.
How's it going?
What the fuck?
Hey, we were just talking about making dumbass voices. It's going pretty good. We got
Ethan, you are banned!
I figured out how to do it.
You are banned!
in the Twitch chat that's been here for a while. He's hanging out. We told him to watch some animes.
He's one of my Twitter
Think he might actually
mutuals.
watch some of them. Oh, okay. So it's not just a Randy.
That's probably better.
That's
'cause that
because-
means they're more likely to watch later
That's
streams.
because this is the first time that I actually posted on my Twitter account that I was streaming, even though I keep telling myself to do so every time I stream.
Oh,
Going to the
oh.
plot with those
Jeez,
two.
that is terrifying. I can't believe that I used to do that voice.
Hey Ethan, you like egg salad?
I don't like eggs.
I don't remember if
Oh,
I
I'm
like
okay with egg, I don't
egg
like
salad.
though.
You don't remember what, Christian?
I don't remember if I liked egg salad or like hated it, TBH.
I went through a long period in junior high because in junior high I'd get home before anyone else, and I wouldn't want to cook, so we'd always have like boiled eggs specifically for me to have egg salad.
Oh, nice. Alright,
And
welcome
it's
to
lit-
New Donk. It's freedom like you never knew.
Egg salad's literally the easiest thing to make. You take boiled eggs and you chop them up, and then you put that in a bowl, and you put salt and pepper and mayonnaise in the bowl, and then you mix it up.
Yeah, we got a fucking
And that's literally
scooter.
it.
Yeah, scoot the
I
babes.
don't even know if there's other things people add. You can make an egg salad sandwich where you then take that bowl of stuff and you put it on bread.
Dude, this fucking scooter can take out military grade weaponry.
And then I think people will put like lettuce or tomatoes with it
What is-
sometimes, but
Why does it do that?
Scooter. It just crashes that tank immediately.
gotta use the scooter to beat the jump rope.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
man.
makes the whole thing easier about it makes the jump rope thing easier when it comes to height, because it's like super easy to jump too high near the end and not be able to jump in time. But you still have to have the timing. But if you get that button pressed down like just right,
Yeah, I got
then,
it down.
yeah, then you don't need the fucking scooter for that shit. Who's ready for the rest of this stream once we're done, like, getting this story mission done? Who's ready for the rest of the stream to just be fucking jump rope?
I'm not.
Ethan, are you alright?
I'm enjoying this voice and you turn.
Oh, now we can talk about how Ethan has just such the deepest, booming voice.
Oh, hello.
Oh yeah, because his mic picks up.
Yeah,
hardcore
what
bass.
is your mic?
It's just my laptop, dude.
That's just the thing with a lot of mics in
It's just my
like
laptop.
that are integrated into other things.
That's really just my laptop.
Yeah, you could glitch it before. I'm not sure if that glitch still works in the updates after Luigi's Balloon World got added.
Yeah, they might have patched it.
If it still works, that's what we're doing. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not dealing with this shit.
Why is it the Mario's hat can only encapsulate certain things? I feel like that's a species thing going on there.
I mean,
Only
I can
certain
capture
species.
a tree.
But you can't capture these tiny little bugmen.
Well, yeah, because they're small and insignificant, and why would I ever want to be
No.
a bug man?
People put all kinds of shit in their egg salad. What are you doing? Like lettuce and celery and onions.
I mean, a salad is just a bunch of random vegetables together, right?
Yeah, but that's not what an egg salad is. An egg salad is chopped up eggs, mayonnaise, and salt and pepper.
You capture a manhole cover.
But you can't be a tiny bugman.
Yeah, because they're small and insignificant.
So are Goombas!
Yeah,
No,
you can be
Goombas don't slip on ice, Ethan.
Yeah, they made the Goombas less insignificant.
Yeah, and also you could
A
stack
worse
them.
version of them.
Can you stack flies? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, you can be a big slab of meat.
Oh yeah, you can. You can be a Goombas.
You can. Oh god, no, stop. Get out of here with your slap the meat.
It's not my meat.
I mean, yeah, but
My most favorite egg salad. Oh, y'all like deviled eggs?
Not
No.
really, no.
I'm just.
I hate the smell of deviled eggs.
What? Fuck
I
off.
hate the smell.
You know what I haven't made for some reason? Is the
Food?
the sous vide eggs, Christian.
I mean, are you talking about the custard consistency ones that look disgusting?
Yeah, I should make a.
I mean, you could just hard-boil that shit.
His voice gets louder and louder, and I have to turn him down a little bit more every time. I don't know why.
Just hard boil that shit
might
at that
be.
point.
I was moving my mic around and I might have touched the.
Like that looks disgusting. That like custard consistency on eggs that you just like slurp out of the fucking.
That what the fuck are you talking about?
You don't slurp it out, dude. You just eat it.
What are you talking about? What? Slurping?
You don't like. You don't eat the deviled egg portion out of the eggs. You just eat the whole thing.
Egg
Or you just,
slurp.
or you just don't eat deviled eggs. They smell like awful.
They smell like awful. What is an awful?
I had. I don't know.
I
Is
think
it
it
a
means
cousin-in-law? Is the word?
They smell like falafel.
What is the word for like an aunt? Kind of like I think it's like dated. It's like she dates a person. They don't get married or anything, but that person has like kids. Is that like cousin-in-law except not, or is it like a word
What the
for that?
fuck are you on about?
There was a guy that was not a part of our immediate family. But one of my aunts dated, and he had these kids.
Oh!
And one of these kids was fucking like obsessed with deviled eggs, and then only ever visit
Bring
like,
me eggs.
when we had like a
that's when
holiday
it
going
gets-
on. And
That's
so
when
they'd
it
have
gets, like,
deviled eggs always there.
decade-
And this dude,
like-
when he inhaled the deviled eggs, would fart, and it would be
Inhale.
awful. It was inhuman. It was
I don't even
terrible.
hear
I
about
hated
this
it.
abomination of a human being.
He was an abomination.
You're talking
And
about
his
like
fuel was deviled eggs.
weird relatives that you aren't related to at all, that also aren't technically in your family. That's when you get to like third cousin, fourth removed, and weird shit.
Okay, whatever.
So that's when you just don't. That's when you're just like my
Well, my
cousin,
po-
but
my
we're not
point of
related.
all of this
and
is-
don't worry about it.
Deviled
That's what I
eggs
said,
smell
like,
bad enough.
my uncle,
This
but we're
inhuman
not
man
related at all.
made them smell worse. That was my point.
This makes Austin angry.
So like, what the heck? What is relish? I've never known what relish is. Beyond the fact
I don't
that
know.
it's
I've had
gooey,
cucumber
I'm not
lettuce.
really
It's
sure.
good.
Relish
Relish.
is like chopped up pickles, kind of.
That's all it is?
Yeah.
Relish
There's more
is
to it.
like primarily
Jesus Christ.
pickles. It's got. Let me check like what relish is made of.
This is why 3D platformers are bad.
Relish is diced pickles or something. Yeah, but it was something else though. Gotta be.
I mean, relish is more than diced pickles. It's
Yeah.
It's diced pickles, chopped up bell peppers, chopped up onion, and salt, sugar, vinegar, and some other spices. It's primarily pickles.
Oh boy, time for my favorite boss that uses my favorite enemy.
It's mainly pickles and some sort of vinegar, and then they like sweeten it.
I think the sweetening bit is what like breaks it for me.
I'm
looking for that sour stuff. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not a big pickle dude, so it's like, nah.
I really like pickles. I just never cared to put relish on it
Oh no, yeah, I mean,
because I put pickles on it anyways. And
the
like,
last 3 times we've driven the campus in the car, you've had a gigantic jar of pickles.
I think you mean the last.
That's not how you
time,
open
because
a
it was
can of
only
pickles.
Well, I mean, like, back and forth.
once. No, there's only
No?
the one way.
There's only the one way?
Yeah, because it's still been here.
Hate
It's still
pickles,
here.
TBH. Oh, that's too bad.
I mean, I don't like
I'm
it
sorry.
that much either.
I'm sorry
But
for
I can
your
even
loss.
like moderation.
Yeah, but Ethan, you hate like every food that I've ever brought up.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't
seriously?
hate every food.
You hate a lot of food.
Pasta?
I don't like pasta, which is a lot of foods.
Soup?
I mean, I like egg drop soup.
Ethan doesn't like. most
Ethan,
soup.
Ethan doesn't like
Ethan
food.
doesn't like pasta. Ethan doesn't like a lot of.
Look,
You
I
like
get that pasta's a
judgment.
general concept. I just don't like pasta, alright?
Like
I
bread.
don't like noodles, I don't like...
Bread?
I like bread. What the fuck? Who doesn't like bread?
I wouldn't be
Says
surprised.
after saying he doesn't like pasta.
Whatever.
Pasta is one of those things that people say like, who doesn't like this thing?
Well, whatever. I don't like pasta, I don't like noodles. I like egg drop soup. That's not the
Yeah,
one.
that was what it was. He doesn't like noodles.
That's the main thing I don't like noodles.
He eats his meat well done.
Banned!
Okay?
Banned!
whatever.
Ethan, you're not
What
allowed
do
in
you mean
this
noodles
server
are a
anymore.
general concept? Noodles are not a general concept.
Ethan, there's a fuck ton of different ways you can make noodles.
Yeah.
There's a fuck ton of different ways you can make a pizza, or a hamburger, or a fucking sandwich.
Well, yeah, but you don't like hamburgers.
Hamburgers are okay. They're not my favorite food.
No,
Right.
hamburgers have a lot more, like concept than noodles. Noodles are just a long pasta.
Basically,
There's a lot of
Unless it's like egg noodles,
But there's
my
a
dude.
lot of different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless it's egg drop, there's a lot of different ways you can make it. There's a lot of different things you can make it out of. You can make noodles out of eggplant. I mean, cheeseburger is just a hamburger with
Yeah.
cheese. It's not. I
No.
hate when people are like, "What, you like cheeseburgers but not hamburger?" Which I've heard someone say before, because they're the same thing.
See,
They're
what you just
with an
do is you
extra
just call them burgers, and a
Yeah.
cheese is a type of topping. That's what I
Yeah.
do.
But then you could just call every form of noodle just a different topping.
Maybe we could just
Add
call.
into
Because the noodle isn't.
I
the
mean, we
topping.
all know that.
Yeah,
We all
I know.
know that by the time we're almost dead, we're gonna be eating food from cubes, right?
You can't tell
Cube
me what to
food?
do. I'm not gonna eat food from cubes.
Then I guess we're
Just gonna
starved.
die.
No.
We're gonna make.
My
we're
family
gonna make
owns a
food.
shit ton of property.
we're-
We're gonna farm, dude.
We're gonna make food rations.
Farm cubes.
My aunt owns a farm. Actually,
Dude,
she
they already
died
make watermelon
recently.
cubes.
Who owns that property
Holy
now?
okay, yeah, alright. That's
I
just...
was like, who do I know? I've got a relative that owns a farm, but I can't remember who took over the property.
Oh,
I think my uncle did.
All right, who's ready for jump rope, kids?
oh boy.
She wasn't my aunt. She was my great aunt. She was like
no.
reaching 90.
Dude, why is that voice so
something.
easy to do? I thought there was like a way more to that.
No, you just fucking.
No, you just literally you just
I never
breathe in
knew.
while you talk.
I love it, it's great.
I try to explain it to people and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? You just breathe while
You
talk.
just breathe. I'm sorry, but if you're dead, you cannot do this.
Yeah, if you're dead, you
Oh.
can't do a lot of things, Christian.
Corpse McGee in the background, sighs and leaves.
What?
I don't know, negative bungo.
All right, who's ready for jump rope?
I mean, you're holding the...
Want to divorce Minnie because she's being extremely silly.
I didn't say that!
Said she was fucking goofy!
What is that a reference to? Oh no, he doesn't know.
Hold on, let me find it.
Oh, that's great.
It's like an animation.
Yep. I like how these two women just like don't even like
Oh,
have
fuck.
you ask. You just
Instead
come
of
up.
clicking
Like,
paste,
alright,
I
yeah.
clicked inspect.
Right.
So, like,
For Dapper Blue,
Jump in,
you
Christian.
mentioned
The
you
moves
could
just like stack in on each other.
give video, or you couldn't click links.
Oh.
It's on YouTube. It's titled Mickey's Surprise. It'll be like the first thing. if you
Hold on,
wanna
Christian.
watch
If you
it.
like kept doing good, would the moves just like stack into each other? Now I'm curious. Get another move. I want to see if they like stack together. That'd be amazing.
You,
You know what I mean?
The guy first.
I was gonna write to it, but then I like, when I was at work, I realized an old cartoon I hadn't watched in a while. I like updated like 3 episodes, and each of them were like 22 minutes long.
Yeah, and then you read a fuck ton of manga.
I read all that at work though. I read
Wow.
like all
What
of
a
that
good
at work.
employee, dude.
I mean, it's like a Friday, no one was around, and it's easy to like look away from a manga to check the office and make sure it's not, you know, on fire. Jump, man. Haha. That's a joke because he's a what is it called, Jumpman?
Jumpman, 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 Jumpman.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Rocking everywhere.
I never heard that song until I listened to the Birdie Quest mashup mega mix. I never heard like the original source. I heard it on the Birdie Quest, the mashup one. It's amazing. Have I showed you that one? I think I showed you that one.
Ethan, what should I get when I go to Taco Bell at like 1 in the morning?
Why the fuck would you go? Is it even open at 1 in the morning?
It's open 24 hours, dude.
I don't know, kid. Well, I remember the last time I went to that Taco Bell. I know it's the same one. It's literally the one between our house. At Taco Bell, I went there, and I got like just like a couple steak tacos, and my total balance came to 666. And I had a moment where I was like, if I was a Christian, I'd be like blaspheming this place, but I don't really care. And then I went home and I was disappointed that they didn't give me the right order.
I mean, most Christians don't actually care.
I mean, yeah. Also, you put in the same frame twice.
Oh, did I? Where did
But
I
I'm not complaining, so it's good.
I was like, I can't remember if I put this in, and so I checked and I couldn't find it, so I'm like, I'll put it in.
Dude, it's like a partial scroll up above the whale.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't think I had screenshot it yet. Alright, let me delete that thing.
Also, I love the car door or the door handle. It's good. Fucking a twist knob. It's not even like a pull handle. It's a twist knob. I have this whole Twitch Prime thing. It's like, man, you want a whole bunch of loot, and it's just a whole bunch of free trial that I don't care about.
No, they got a whole bunch of real games.
Yeah, but they're all trials.
No, they're not.
A great many of them are. Ones that are on here, anyway. Fucking...
I think the April 1st to April 30th is how long you have to claim the game. It's not a trial.
Oh. I understand it's trial because all of these say start your free trial.
Which ones do?
All the things like in my Prime Loot inbox or whatever the fuck. Oh no, this is all here because I'm not on Twitch Prime, but it's saying this is the things you could have if you were on Twitch Prime.
Oh, so it's really you mean no.
Start your free trial is saying start your free trial of
Oh
Twitch
yeah,
Prime.
the 9999 was from all the people that figured out how to cheese it.
Dude, what the fuck did Mario's head just do there?
Have you
Like-
seen the dude that programs a machine to jump whenever the number changes, or like a certain time after the number changes?
Oh.
He hooked up a bot plugged into the Switch so he could tell the Switch that he was pressing certain buttons at certain times. He had the bot watch the screen and look for certain things like a color change on the number, so he could use that as a counter for when to jump.
Oh. I just imagine a small Italian man just going through this park, just running people over with a freaking motorbike. I just use the bird glitch.
Oh yeah, there's a glitch where if you like talk to the bird and then throw your cap and then look away and then turn back and talk to it and then instantly look away from the bird and then you start the jump rope, get really high above the rope so you never intercept it, and then look at the bird. It like freezes you floating in the air. but the
That
jump
is-
rope will keep going.
How do you leave?
There's a simple interrupt. I think it's like you call your hat back, or you ground
game
pound or
enters
jump or
overflows.
something. No, it's not hard to exit. I just can't remember how. I never did it. I beat it legitimately. I got lucky and I got on like my 4th try.
I like watching Christian like suddenly do this, and then like when he fails, just angrily go and smack one of the women with his hat.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How's it going, Christian?
He's concentrating. That or his mic, maybe, I don't know.
Or he's having a bot do this.
No, I mean, he's definitely
Christian, you cheated.
doing it human-wise.
No, I know he's not doing having a bot do it. He doesn't have good thing. Yeah, to get out, just hit the button. I knew it wasn't hard to get out, just get out of it. Oh, he's gonna make it.
Well, one of them, oh man, they don't stack! They don't stack! Damn it, I want them like
I'm
to all
assuming
stack
fuck
in the
you're gonna
same
fail
place.
at like this
Oh!
mark or something. 99, 100. Oh, okay, then it's not. Oh,
I'm ahead of
good,
Austin.
okay.
How is that, Nick? What?
I fucking hate this minigame.
What do you mean you're ahead of me?
In terms
Like
of
what?
delay. I saw him. Well, I was worried as a fucking.
Oh, that's because with Twitch, like the longer you leave it running, the further
Yeah,
delay you get.
because every time you
Oh.
buffer it, like it doesn't catch you up so that you don't miss
That's
anything.
weird, because I like.
And
I had to
because of the
stream-
way Twitch works, I can't reload it, because if I reload, I lose the chat log.
Yeah,
Because
for
it
some
lets you
reason.
look at the chat log from before you
That
start
is
watching.
really weird because
Even
I mean,
if
you
you're a
can
mod,
you can
it
pop
will
out
show.
your chat.
When
Yeah,
I was
but if
watching my
pop out the
show-
chat, then it loses the chat log.
Even when you
when I
reload
was watching my show, I had
website?
your stream running in the background just to like have a viewer on for you.
the... Wow, thanks,
Like,
Ethan.
I've had it on the whole time, so I don't know why my delay is better.
Ethan just has better
because
internet.
The tab was minimized, and so
No, it wasn't minimized. It was all, I guess it was kind of minimized because it was still the same window.
I can guarantee you weren't being counted as a viewer, because I've been watching the viewer count, and you were.
Was I not?
No.
This
'Cause
game
the way
feels
Twitch
really
detects
weird to
viewers,
play with an actual
you can't-
controller.
You can't like have it tabbed out, and it
Oh,
won't
I
count.
thought I was being a nice man, but I guess not.
It's
Damn
the
it,
thought
Twitch.
that counts.
God, Ethan, what a shitty friend you are.
Jeez.
man.
I'm kidding.
I
What
don't know
time
what
do
my
you want to go grocery shopping? Like noon or 1?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, if you're awake by then.
I'll,
Yeah, let's
I'll
just-
be awake.
Let's just slam our face into this fire
My sleep
escape.
cycle is pretty stable right now.
Just slam your
Says the
face
man
into the fire
going to get
escape.
Taco Bell at 1 in the morning.
Shut your mouth.
Are
It's
you?
The weekend.
What's
will.
the matter?
Maybe I'll go
What do you
now.
mean? Yeah,
I
let's
guess-
get up at 12. Going to get Taco Bell at 1 in the morning. We stay out till like 4, right?
Yeah, but what I mean is, since it's been stable all week, I'm like well rested.
Now I can fucking up.
You don't know how I operate, do you, Ethan? My sleep cycle takes 1 sleep to readjust.
One sleep. One entire
Mine was
sleep.
too, honestly. 1 sleep.
It doesn't take like any amount of time. Like I'll take a 30-minute nap, and my sleep cycle is like good to go.
I feel like whenever my sleep cycle gets like, if I like stay up really late, I never like have to like recover those hours. I just have to sleep like a basic like 8 or even like 7 hours. I don't care. I'm just good.
See, at any moment, I could decide I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours, and I will sleep for 8 hours.
See, I
I
can't.
can
though.
wake up from sleeping for 8 hours and decide I'm gonna sleep and go back to sleep.
See, I can't do that.
Which is actually why I'm kind
Dude,
of glad
oh
they
my
gave
God,
me this
Christian, you
lamp,
fucking
because if I
What?
wake up, I
you
can
just
just
broke
hit
his car.
He wasn't using it.
What?
He
He was
was.
an idiot. I controlled his mind and then trashed his car.
If you look at his dialogue, he
wasn't
actually
using
says, "Don't break it." He does a little sad sound.
Oh, that's mean. Well, okay, just gonna skip all those.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I love how fucking easy this whole puzzle is to skip.
I mean, you can't get the moon unless you go inside here.
Like, they let you just jump on top.
I thought it was a very interesting way of doing a secret moon. So I probably wouldn't think to jump on top of this thing. I'm like, oh, it's a puzzle! Time to get in there and fucking solve it.
I think a lot of people's first reaction would be to jump on top. Because they're like...
You gotta
There's a
jump
way-
up in the air.
Because
maybe
it's
there's a way to cheese it.
it's freedom like you never knew and other things like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the fucking
I can't wait to bomb some of the doggos.
Ethan, we're not playing Zelda.
I mean, yeah. No one wants to play that Zelda.
I do.
Which one?
Do you really?
Because I hate myself.
Which one?
Fucking CDI.
The faces of evil.
Dude, we never finished Twilight Princess.
Yeah, you didn't finish it before fucking Breath of the Wild.
I never will.
It's not a bad game. It's just
It's a good
I
game.
know it's not a bad game. I've played the first, like,
It's-
3/4 of it. About
you were
5
about
times.
to get to the best fucking dungeon in the game too, or one of.
Which one was it?
City in the Sky.
Oh god, yeah, that's a really fun one.
First our game broke, and then it got stolen.
God, this feels really weird to play Mario Odyssey right now with the Pro Controller.
What did you play it for before? Just the Twitch stuff?
Yeah, I was playing with the fucking Joy-Cons, my dude, because that's what it's supposed to be played with. That's like the preferred method, specifically for like the motion controls. I feel like one of the things that Twilight Princess does well is like dungeon aesthetics, but the dungeon designs themselves are pretty basic.
Yeah. I like that game. That's a fun one.
Yeah, it definitely is. But I'd say that the dungeons, I like where they were going with the Divine Beasts and the whole like, hey, learn the layout of the dungeon because that's important. The Divine Beasts were just too small.
I just wish they had done a couple of things different, like made a couple of the shrines specific to that location, but made a lot of them, especially like the combat trials.
They just like,
interchangeable, where it's like, hey, you found a combat trial. This is your first one, so you get this challenge. Hey, this is the second
I'm still
combat
surprised
trial
that there was
you
no combat trial that just like that pit you against different types of enemies.
There
Yeah.
was a whole bunch of recycled things.
But I guess you gotta pad out your open world game in some ways.
I mean, it did well, and they've confirmed they're gonna make another open world Zelda game.
Yeah,
so
because
hopefully
they have shit they need to perfect, but I think that
hopefully
they can.
they learned from it, and they don't just like, let's make another Breath of the Wild, and it's the same
I doubt.
style. Zelda's pretty good about mixing up the format.
Yeah.
So
Not since Ocarina of Time.
Okay, no. You
Not
can
since
fuck off
after
with that.
Majora's
You
Mask.
can fuck right off with that.
Not since Majora's Mask.
Christian, you can fuck right off with that.
you know what game came after Majora's Mask?
Wind Waker.
Twilight Princess.
Wind Waker came after.
Wouldn't that character come up first, Austin?
Well, yeah, but Twilight Princess is just Ocarina of
Twilight
Time
Princess.
plus.
No.
Whatever. Difference, Kevin.
It's Ocarina of Time, but with a more a better story and more
Skyward
interesting
Sword
areas.
mixed it up.
I like Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword is like the
Worst way
culmination. Yeah,
possible.
Skyward Sword is the culmination of all things wrong with that Zelda formula.
Nothing's wrong with the fucking Wii.
That's
and there
really what
weren't
it is.
that many. It was
I
more
wouldn't say
just
it's
like
problem with fun.
the
It's
Wii
problem.
was gimmicky enough that if people took the gimmick too far, it would be hardcore forced, and Skyward Sword
Again, that's
was a very
Miyamoto
good showcase
fucking the
of
game
that.
over like he did with Star Fox recently. Where he's like, we need to use the system capability instead of making a good game.
Hey, someone agrees with me. Good man.
I don't like the controls, and I used to defend the game until I like started playing it again, and the structure is so bad.
Yeah,
The structure of the game.
Skyward Sword's map is like a big plus with circles at the end, and you gotta cross through the empty
Yeah.
plus a whole fucking bunch of times
Okay.
to get to the circles.
And also, there's tons of busy work where they're all like, hey, do this thing! Again! Again! And you're like, yeah, okay.
The
Who's
controls
that
was just
story?
kind of like attack on to me.
Well, yeah, the controls were definitely attack on. They did. Never forget E3 and when they didn't fucking work. And they didn't
Wish you
fix
had a
it.
story.
Breath of the Wild had a story, it just wasn't well presented.
Zelda games in
It's
general
kinda-
have
yeah.
stories.
I feel the same way about Far Cry right now. Where I'm like, this is a good story, it's just not very well presented.
I like it. Tell you one thing that's kind of bothering me about Far Cry, and it's a minor complaint. They only have like 3 different appearances for the grunts.
Yeah, there's definitely a shit ton of copy and pasting when it comes to the people.
For a single moment, I thought you meant like grunts as in like noises of pain. I didn't
No.
realize you said appearances, and I was like, wait a minute.
There's like bearded dude, not
Bearded dude, bald dude with
lady.
beard.
Yeah,
Bearded dude, not bearded dude, bald
Isn't
dude
like
with
a
beard, and
nondescript,
lady.
like hick, I'm pretty sure is one of them in like overalls.
Overalls.
Hey, overalls.
a lot of the general NPCs have a lot of different models, and they all have like a similar aesthetic for the most part.
Yeah,
I don't want
I
you think
fucking
about it
love
though.
the Testicle Festival.
bald
That was
lady
the
with beard.
best quest. I don't think there is a bald lady with beard. Believe it or not.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't have a lot of like specific kind of styles of enemy appearance because the whole idea is just you're an enemy. You're not supposed to think for a second of like, oh,
Yeah, you kind of don't want
it's
to.
like a detailed thing.
Yeah,
They're supposed to be this.
Yeah,
sort
they
of,
don't.
like,
They don't want
thing
you
you
to
don't
think
care
about.
about.
Yeah, they don't want you to think about the
what you're
ethical
killing, right?
repercussions of just
Yeah.
murdering all these
It's not like
fucking
a Half-Life, all the
cultists
bad guys
who
are
are
just
probably
mechanisms, they all do
drugged
exactly
to
the
hell
same.
and back and don't
Yeah.
even know
No,
what they're
like
doing.
yeah, but they also establish very clearly that they're all regular people.
Well, see,
that,
and that's
like,
just the
got
fault
caught
of like
up
the
in it.
game at that point. Because if it was just like,
It's got the
we're not gonna
Uncharted
see who
problem
they
where
are.
you're all like, should I really be killing all these guys?
yeah, it's like that's just the fault
No,
of the game at
because
that
like
point.
like
really.
a lot of the areas that have been captured, like the gas stations, or there's a farmer's market specifically that I remember the letter, and it's like a letter from the previous owner to his daughter talking about how like the cult isn't that bad, and so they're gonna help him out financially, so he's selling the place to them, and they're gonna be the technical owners, but he's still gonna run it. And now he's a cultist and is gone.
Hmm.
What's the Far Cry 4?
Oh yeah. In 4, if you don't kill, if like at the very beginning, if you don't talk to the guy, you just walk out with him and the game ends. And in Far Cry 5, I watched this recently. At the whole part where you're supposed to like arrest a dude, you can just not do it for like 10 minutes, and then you just walk out and it ends. Game
Where?
over. In the very beginning of the game, it's like you're at a church and there's some dude about to put handcuffs on. They tell you to put handcuffs on him. And I guess if you do, they like start a shootout or whatever.
Yeah, that's how you
Uh-huh.
start the game.
When you don't, the guy's just like, you know what? He's right. If we put handcuffs on him now, it's called a shootout. And so you and the sheriff dude just walk out and the game ends.
Oh, okay.
The same thing happened in
Yeah, just
4 as
end
well.
the game. It's like when I was playing Nier, and I'm like, let me just remove my OS and just end the game. I'm done. I could say that I beat
Oh,
this
I
game
fucking
now.
love that. I got an
I've
ending.
already beat the game, dude. I looked at the
Uninstalling
credits.
your operating system is the true end.
I'm surprised that
Delete
self-destructing.
System 32.
I am surprised that self-destructing does not cause an ending.
It does.
No, not
No, removing the
self-destructing.
iOS does.
Yeah, removing your OS
Oh.
does, but self-destructing is just a big explosion that leaves you at 1 health.
Yeah. Well, I think that's the idea. It's like a super risk and reward thing of. Maybe if
Also,
I
it gets
blow
rid of your
myself up-
clothes.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why people do it. Oh.
It's for the ass.
Yeah, maybe
for the
that's
ass.
what's up.
Yeah,
The dev put it in so it would be easier for people to collect porn for him. Ethan, you know about that dev, right?
No, I know. He's a man.
Fucking Moon Man, dude.
Does he ever take that moon off? I don't think he does.
and like any press things, I'm not sure.
I think he wore the moon for like all of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I never
he's
played
Moon Man.
Nier.
Goodbye, Moon Man.
You should play it on my thing.
I've heard like almost every one of them is actually a really good time. It's just no
I
one
mean,
knew
I
about
never,
it.
yeah, no one knew about any of them but Nier Automata.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were super niche before this one.
Well, that's also because they didn't care about gameplay too much, so
This
a lot
one
of
got
them
hype
were.
instantly when people saw the ass.
A lot of people would like cite Nier as like games
Also
with
the-
shit gameplay, but they had really interesting stories. So they got
Also
someone else
the-
to handle gameplay for Nier Automata, and then they
Oh.
let the dude do all his like meta bullshit that he put in all his other games, and that's
With
why
his
people
moon
like.
ass.
That's why people like Automata, because
Always
it plays like a
plays the-
platinum game where you have the really good hack and slash gameplay and all that
So
kind
it's
of
like
stuff.
Bayonetta then.
Yeah, but then you also get like the weird ass fucking meta shit and also things that
Alright,
make
I'm
me
trying to
question
find-
life itself.
The first,
Oh!
the first bit of info I ever found out about Nier Automata,
Wasn't there like a picture of the dude like holding his moon face with some sort of meme?
it
I'm pretty sure you
was
put it in chat and like you didn't really
this
know what it was.
video.
Hey guys, do you want to play football on roof?
Oh yeah, man. They all just start playing football and it's like, what the fuck? What am I watching?
In full suits.
Yeah, in full suit. Yeah, that's right. You said it's this. I remember.
Never
this video.
stop.
This is it. Yeah, never stop. They're all so confused as well. Like all these people feel like so weirded out. Never stop. I love this.
Man, where do I want to go?
When someone said, "What's up with that Majora's Mask helmet thing?" I mean, yeah. That's what I thought it was at first.
Dude, I had no idea what it was for like
I thought
the
it was-
longest time.
It was like I want to say it's Majora's Mask, but it doesn't look like Majora's Mask. I will never forget Majora's Mask. That image is
I
engraved
still
in
think
my
that
mind.
the 3DS one is
Whatever.
just there,
Oh, is it nowhere
and
near
it's
scary?
no, it's worse.
Oh, is it worse? I
It
haven't
looks
seen
like
the
a
3DS.
face, my dude. It actually looks like a face.
I mean, the first one looked like a face. Let me
I
look
mean,
at
yeah,
that.
the first one looked at like a face, but like not like an intimidating, angry face. More like a why am I here face. Why am I still here?
Why are you running?
Just to
Oh my
suffer.
fucking god! Wow, he is angry.
What?
He is an
Angry.
man.
What? Never stop?
Yeah, there it is. Never stop. I'm pretty sure you pinned that.
Did I?
I think you did.
No, it's not that I pinned that. It was the SoundCloud link with the like the 13
Oh,
second
yeah.
sound clip. That's
What-
the
what-
thumbnail
what-
I put for it.
What SoundCloud one was that? I forget what the song was.
You don't want to know.
Was it something terrible? It was something terrible. If I remember correctly.
No, it was that 13-second clip of the song that we couldn't find, and it was stuck in my head for like months. And then at some point, 4chan revealed that they're pretty sure that that was OC made by some dude for
Wait,
that.
that was the
like,
Never
to
Stop
sync it
one?
up. What? No.
That was the Never Stop one.
What do you mean?
All right, time
I
to
thought
do
there
some
was-
slot
there's
machines.
a SoundCloud meme that has the Never Stop logo. I remember that.
What, that image?
Yeah.
Yes, that's my SoundCloud image that I posted, and I needed a thumbnail for it, so I just put that image.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me get it.
Wow, Christian, you can't just hit them all at once. Scary.
Yeah,
I would be too, actually.
this is so much easier.
This is
There
good.
you go.
Because you like the timing for these is like piss easy.
Yeah, there it is. Unknown track, yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
so
I
you were
think
so fucking like...
I still
what
am.
the hell?
I'm
What is
fucking.
your fucking image for your
Oh,
profile?
that's a fucking. That's a. Skype
Actually, what was that one you put
screenshot.
in today? Or like yesterday? It was like an image, I swear it's of you, but I don't think it is. It's like...
time for some
is that
Mario
you?
Kart.
Which
This is-
one? What image?
This thing.
Where did you put it?
Is this
Oh
some-
no, that's the oh no guy from the PC cleaner video.
Oh no!
For a brief moment, I wondered if it was you, but I was like, where did Austin get a
That's
red
not
light from?
fucking me.
Well, my main question was, where did you get a red light from? That was what I couldn't answer.
Yeah, we never watched the entire thing, but it does get bad.
Oh no, Sophomania. Why is that on my recommended?
Is that a good enough time for them to give me the thing? Okay, it is. I think I need to get like under 26 for like the post game moon.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. When will you die?
The video just ends.
Sophomania. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Why do we kill? Do we do it for survival? Do we do it for food? Or is it the sheer delight of seeing the horror on someone's face as their loved ones fall, soon to be ashes? I know I identify psychopathy, and you've got all the signs. Here's another question
Watching
for you.
this video,
When will you
or
die?
you just have that memorized. Alright, Christian, I'm gonna go get food. I swear to God, if I come back and you've already started the snowball thing,
What snowball thing?
that, the race,
Which snowball race?
the only one.
Oh, the Shivarian thing?
Yeah. I
Wait.
wanna watch you do the hard ones.
That's not till post game, Austin. Well, the first hard one I could do now.
I never did either of them.
I'll show you how a true pro does it.
How what does it?
How a true pro does it. I'm gonna take like 9 tries to get these things.
I just retry it over and over again until you get it.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I have 73 quarters, my dude. I like how the purple coins in this area look like quarters.
I mean, yeah.
Get pennies!
Oops, you wanna die?
Oh my god, I hate this. This is awful.
What, are you watching the dust off thing?
Dude,
No,
I saw
this
that
is-
and I thought it was like a big meme.
Gamer dudes and dudettes. Oh, Planet Rangers.
Dude,
The chip
why
is-
does it look like he has like mascara on?
Dudes can wear makeup.
What are you talking of? Where? When?
Maybe when.
You said I used to wear makeup?
No,
No,
he
I
said
said
dudes
dudes
couldn't wear
Can
makeup.
wear makeup.
No, yeah, I'm just saying it looks like he is.
Maybe he is. He's
Huh.
recording a commercial.
Yeah, come
They
on.
tend to do some sort of makeup.
Where the hell was the second comment? School shooter edition. What?
What the fuck?
The second top rated comment is school shooter edition. I don't understand.
Because he looks like a school shooter.
Alright, time to, beat the VOD kids.
What?
Oh no!
Oh, because I said he looks like a school shooter.
Does he look like
Does he look like? Welcome, Throne Zilla, assuming you're not a host bot.
What did you just see that in the viewer list?
Yeah, I checked the viewer list. And
There's a viewer list?
Yeah.
How does
Yeah,
that-
Ethan.
The 3 lines with a dot, or 3 lines with 3 dots, by the gear. Mozilla is a host.
Magic! Okay, I didn't know that was a thing anyway.
I don't know anything about host bots, so.
I like to host small-time viewers. If you see me on a hosting, so be sure to share the love and follow. Retweet this if you're a rockstar streamer. Oh, well, see, the thing about host bots is, they get a whole ton of views, and eventually some of those viewers are going to donate to the bot. And so it's super piss easy to make the bot, and so people make the bot, and everyone's fine with the bot because it just increases viewers for other people, but it's not fake viewers because those viewers are coming from other people that the host is hosting for. And then they also have the
Where the fuck is
possibility
the
to make
last
money.
shard, my dude?
So people make host bots all the time.
Where's the last shard?
Hey, it's kind of stupid.
I want to get out of this hellscape.
They're not necessarily bad.
Get me out of this
Botting
fucking
only
hellscape.
becomes bad when people have like the 100 to 200 fake viewers that are all Twitch Prime subscribers, because that's the thing now. Since temporary Amazon accounts are so easy to make, now instead of just view botting, they Amazon Prime bot so that they make money off their bots directly.
Like that cool.
Until YouTube notices it, and I mean Twitch notices it and bans your account.
Dude, where is this last shard?
Which is why typically they use like Amazon Prime bots to increase their viewers by a percentage. So they're already making money. And they're just making more money.
Where is the shard? What the fuck?
And it's harder for Twitch to notice.
Help.
That was a fun voice to do. There it is.
I hate this.
Fun fact, Amazon Prime bots are especially prevalent right now because Twitch can't tell who's a bot or not, because a whole bunch of people are making new accounts and getting Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime because Fortnite was advertising that you get free skins with Twitch Prime. They're like, hey, I've already got an Amazon account. And then they go on Twitch and they just toss their subscribe to someone that they watch. And so when they check people that have an influx of new subscribers and all the subscribe accounts are new, they can't tell whether it's from Fortnite or from bots.
Fortnite
In
is
fact,
ruining
Mario
gaming as a
Kart.
whole.
Anyways, I didn't read Taco Bell. I'm starving.
Ethan, you're
Oh,
super
what the?
cool, right?
Where did he come from? What? Why is he wearing aviator glasses?
These glasses are sick, G.
What is a T-Rex? That fell from the sky.
You don't think T-Rexes can be styling? That's pretty.
And they can fly, apparently.
Yeah, because they're aviators, dude.
Question, why did you just stop?
Also,
Oh,
that's
I
my
missed a
aviator
coin.
glasses. Those are pilot goggles.
Whatever. An aviator is pilot.
Yeah, but
I
they're
am
not
pilot.
glasses.
Like, where did this T-Rex come from? What is this Sonic Adventure fucking...
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Oh no, T-Rex! No, he's dead. You
You
murdered
know
him.
what they say, Ethan? Ask
Toast
stupid
is
questions.
Toast.
We kill you to protect the answers.
That's. I don't
Is
think
that how
that's
that works?
That's how Big Brother works. I don't think that's how.
In the
most
mob,
questions are.
we gotta keep our information tight to the chest.
Who likes big crowds?
I don't, honestly. Oh, great. Now I'm traumatized.
Yo, don't you wish you could do this shit?
Leap upon all of them.
Here, let me see if I can get the thing working.
Oh, were you like infinite jump hop? Infinite up step?
Come on.
Ah. Oh, God. Violently humped this woman's head. Dude, Chris, tell me you watched the Vine Sauce Far Cry 4 thing.
I started watching it, but then
That's so
Diano
good.
got here and we started streaming squids.
It's hella fun. Whoa.
It's Elefundia. Oh, I remember that.
Streaming squids was fun.
The big ass blue elephant with the long
It
trunk.
was a giant leaf blower, my dude.
Yeah, and it blew the butterflies that you caught.
An 8 for
I
sustenance.
had one of those.
I didn't, because I knew
Either
was
we
dumb.
owned it or our cousin owned it. I can't remember. Either way. Maybe my grandma owned it. Y'all remember Lincoln Logs?
Dude, I love Lincoln Logs. But I never had enough to build an actual log cabin.
My
Wow!
grandma had a fuck ton of them, dude.
I can only know like a small sort of square, and then I ran out. It was never equal.
Massive Lincoln Logs houses. I'm gonna eat this Twix, and then I'm going
Why would you eat before going to eat?
I don't know why he's
tide me
going.
over.
Oh!
What was the shriek about? I'm not sure what the shriek. Oh, that's what the shriek was about. Holy balls! It's that one joke from Toy Story 3. Well, that guy's really proud of you. It's like, wow, what an athlete.
Yeah, Mario's an acrobat.
Acrobat!
He's an athlete. How do you think he makes it to the Olympics every time?
He didn't
He's
this
like-
year. He didn't
like-
this year.
In like every event, every Olympian's got to retire at some point. Christian.
Fucking.
That's because
Shut
Sega
up.
didn't want to fucking make a new game.
I mean, they weren't very good.
The
Mario
dream
and
events were
Mario
really
at
good.
the Olympic Games.
Just saying, they were a good dose of fan service.
If I want fan service, I'll read Shitty Mangoes. Not really.
No, really.
No, really though.
I'm just joking.
Alright, I'll be back.
Where do I need to go? Who do I need
Where
to
do I
talk to?
go?
This world is too big. Yeah, the dream events were the only reason to play those. Some of them had really good dream events. Like that one time where you figure skated to kill chaos.
What the fuck are you talking? What? Was that in all of them? I'm pretty sure the one I
That
played
was in
didn't
the
have
Wii.
that.
That was in the Wii version of Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics, the first one.
Oh, see, I didn't have that one. I don't know which one I have, but I didn't have anything.
The first one was
absurd like
pretty
that.
bad, all things considered.
Figure skate to murder chaos.
Yeah,
What is it? The ice?
yeah, it's an ice chaos.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes,
What?
and you kill it by figure skating.
Oh, I gotta see this now. That's amazing.
It's beautiful.
That is amazing. Also, you just robbed that flower of its glowing plant thing.
Well, I planted that flower. It owes me.
Fuck it.
I kept you alive when you couldn't keep yourself alive, so now you owe me your life.
Jesus, that's how every parenthood works.
Yeah, that's how that works, kids.
It's like this. I gave you life. I have the right to take it away.
Jesus Christ. Oh, who's ready for the best moon in the game?
Do you know what the Noid can do with his yo-yo? One swift flick, and
Best
you can
moon,
break
best
your
moon,
neck.
best moon, best moon.
What?
No, it's bad because now it teaches you to sit by people on benches for the rest of the game, and you're expecting moons, but the game never gives you moons. It's a
See,
bad moon!
It's not teaching you about moons, it's teaching you about respecting strangers.
It's a bad moon because it makes you think that you get rewarded for something that you don't get rewarded for. It's bad game design.
No.
I watched a
Stranger
2-hour.
is not
I watched a
teaching
2-hour
stranger.
video of that shit. Okay, I watched a
Stranger is
2-hour
not teaching
video.
stranger.
It was
Actually, I think
painful.
Actually, I think you only watched up to like at the 90-minute mark, and then you talked shit about bench buddies, and you were like, "Fuck the rest of this video."
No, I still watched it
What? Okay. What? What?
just to see that if he'd bring up any other good points, because he did so. He brought up a few good points for like the first like 20 minutes, where it's like the Mushroom Kingdom's kind of a big piece of shit, and if it's definitely not a good reward for beating the game, and how it feels like a first kingdom even though it's supposed to be your last. But then, like, the rest of it just devolves into just bitching about every single fucking moon. You have to get, like, 40-something moons in the game through ground pounding. That's bad. I'm like, yeah, okay. Fuck you.
That's the same thing of, oh, fucking this one guy, I get a moon from him on a bench, but no.
Yeah, but I don't get
can't do
rewarded
that.
for that shit on other
That's
people.
not the point. It's meant to teach people to say, hey, a stranger's a nice person. You don't always have to be afraid of strangers. Just sit down and say hello.
Fucking...
It's
Just...
not always about games, Christian.
No, it's bad game design!
No, he's quoting the
Bro.
shitty video.
No, it's a quality video. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I love taking fall damage in this game.
High quality video game.
Falling damage? It put falling damage?
I mean, you say that, but the original games had actual fall damage.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, let me just run this lady over.
Why?
Listen, I got used to killing civilians after playing Far Cry. Even though the game doesn't let you kill civilians, but it's very gray because sometimes it just lets you kill civilians with no problem, and then sometimes it'll just like kill you for killing civilians.
What the fuck? I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what, as Austin told me, freaking Christian keeps murdering all these civilians. They get angry at me when I'm trying to do a quest.
They get angry at... Dude, those people get angry at me.
War.
Those people get angry at me for nothing. I'll be like, hey, can I shop at your fucking gun store? And they'll be like, ah!
Okay, according to Austin, you were just running on killing all of them.
I didn't kill any. I learned that the blowtorch sets people on fire in that game, so I started setting them on fire now.
Oh,
but
yeah, I didn't kill anybody. I just set a whole bunch of people on fire. That's alright, you know?
it's fine, Ethan.
Nothing wrong with that.
I need to fuel my bloodlust so that I can save them from the bloodlust cult.
You goddamn arsonist.
The cultists aren't enough. I think, let's see. What kind of moons do we have left? Let's go talk to Takatu and see what he says. Actually, let's do Pauline shit first. Those are easy moons.
Early to pep, early to shoot the shit.
Or is it the genome? Alright.
Where's sliced paisanos? Hey, little Mario, is that you?
No, not even the right voice actor. What about me, Luigi the dog? No, fuck you! Get out of here!
My favorite episode, by far.
What?
This fucking Kanjin.
Yep.
I always forget what that one's called.
Hey, little Mario! I only got enough dough for one pizza, but you can share with your brother. What the fuck are you doing here? Not even the right voice actor.
Voice actor. What about me, Luigi?
Here's your pizza, nice and hot. Well, now it's even hotter!
Like. What's the weirdest one? He just kicks Gino in the balls. Starts saying,
You
I'm
know
done,
what?
Gino. I
I'm
can't deal
done.
with
I've
this
had
anymore."
enough.
Kidding, like a high.
Alright, where the fuck is the guitarist? He's over in the park. Actually, I'm closer to the base, dude. Let's go to the base, dude. He's playing the Donkey Kong 25M theme. Oh man, Austin's gonna miss the big parade. But not actually the big parade, because I'm not playing A Hat in Time. But,
So, you said it was the 25 meters theme, yes?
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I'd say that Brawl's is 75 meters stage, while it fucking sucks, had a sick remix.
Oh no, yeah.
Absolutely. So you called it the 25 meters, but in New Donk City it's called the 27.34 yards theme.
Jokes!
That is fucking stupid, and I love it. Come on. 27.5 freaking yards. Get out of here. Okay. Just silly joke. Just do it in like freaking minute and freaking feed at that point. Make it something atrocious.
Also, am I about to like hit the like fucking 60 moon mark before I've even left this place?
Pretty sure. I'm getting close.
Getting close to 50.
I'm pretty sure that I get 60 before I leave New Donk. This is the only area where, like, Mario Odyssey kind of starts dying when it comes to frame rates, sometimes. But it still holds higher than 30, guys.
Can we Owen Tech? Oh, we from Battle Dimension, Kelly?
Yeah! Yeah. Yeah, these are like the Sonic 06 people. That's what they look like.
That's what I thought. But they don't do the arms.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking shitty arms that they're just like waggling about.
Their hands, their mouths just sort of open and close.
Alright, we're gonna get the purple purple coins. Oh wait, the Amiibo scanner is in the center of the controller on this thing. I was pressing it to the right stick.
Whoa. A glowy glow magic thing.
So does the Bowser highlight all the missed coins, or just one patch at a time?
One set at a time.
Okay.
Oh.
When you tap it, it just shows a random one?
Yo.
Okay.
It'll also show you doors if they're in like a special room or something.
Wow. Gee, I wonder where they are.
So this shit just... I'm not about to fight 100 coins in like the biggest jungle gym level in the game. This is the one, before I had my Bowser amiibo, that always gave me the most shit when going for 100% completion. There's too many fucking places to hide these coins in this level.
What are these fucking nuts?
Oh, you missed the last kingdom. Like 80% of moons in the last kingdom were contained in nuts. Where the fuck are these coins?
Guess who's back?
Wow, that was fast.
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Judgment.
I make assumptions.
Judgment.
He absolutely did.
Judgment, 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 judgment!
I definitely went to Taco Bell. I don't even care.
I hope you're excited for Team Fortress 2. Nope.
It was like $4.
It was $4 for food that's basically inedible.
It's not bad.
Unedible, Christian.
Do you want to die, Ethan?
No.
Ethan, no one asked you in your English major.
No one asked you.
Fun fact about the scanner placement on the Pro controller. I was trying to scan it in on the right stick.
RIP!
Costumes wouldn't work, and I just came to the wrong conclusion that the controller doesn't have a scanner.
Listen, I hated that the fucking Wii U Pro controller didn't have a scanner, because then you'd have to get your gamepad every time you wanted to play Smash 4 with Amiibo.
No, see, the real
Look
reason.
at my GameCube.
No, the real thing.
Where's my Xbox?
They sell you the controller which doesn't have a scanner in it, and then they sell you another $50 Amiibo scanner adapter.
Fucking the new 3DS.
Yes. Actually, I think that was for the old 3DS.
Yeah, that was for the old 3DS. The new one had a thing built in. I bought a new 3DS day one. I'm a little bitch.
I bought a new 3DS, but only like towards the end of its lifespan when they were like heavily discounted on Black Friday.
See, I bought one day one because fucking Monster Hunter 4 came out the same day, and I'm like, I want that right stick for Monster Hunter.
It's not even really a stick.
It's better than what we had before, and playing Monster Hunter 3 without a right stick fucking sucked.
Couldn't you technically buy
The Circle Pad Pro that like no one had and no one had in stock either.
Ah.
People had it in Japan because Monster Hunter came out in Japan for the 3DS before it came out.
It came out like launch year in Japan, but they waited until the Wii U port before they gave us the Monster Hunter 3 3DS port.
I bought a 3DS, or a new 3DS full price, like, day one. And I also bought a new 3DS late in the life cycle full price, because...
Wait, what?
Gotta get that Monster Hunter Special Edition, my dude.
Generations one, and also at the time, my C-Stick wasn't working.
Well, it's not that it wasn't working, it's just the shitty fucking construction.
It wasn't working, it was because of the shitty construction. And then we
No, the
replaced it
mechanism
with, like, a
itself worked, it
$5
was the
repair.
fucking cap that didn't.
The C-Stick as a whole did not work, okay?
No, when you slap the thing on, it worked. You slap the cap on.
Alright guys, y'all just want me to not talk for 5
Yes,
minutes? Or
fuck
do
you.
wanna hear this?
That's my impression of Austin eating the taco.
I mean, I get soft tacos so they don't crunch like that.
Crunch! Who's gonna do the festival? Hey, fuck you.
Oh,
I'm not doing the
Shannon,
festival.
Give me Diablo sauce.
Are you not gonna
Why?
eat it?
I just don't want Diablo sauce.
What, you a little fucking bitch?
No, when hot sauce is hot enough, it like that's the only thing you can taste.
I think actually the hot sauce is hotter than the Diablo sauce for some reason.
Okay.
There's like a weirdness.
Okay.
Where, like somehow the hot sauce was hotter.
What the fuck did you say, Ethan? Fuck did you say to me?
Diablo sauce is terrible. I'll put some on. I'll just put less than I normally do.
I love slamming my face into walls, it's pretty great. just destroying my skull.
Mario is actually made out of a highly flexible and pliant rubber, which is able to explain why he's so resilient in the face of impacts.
Tell me where the coins are. I need the coins, Mario. Told there's only like 2 moons here. I'm desperate, Mario. I need the coins.
You did a highlight video for that, right?
I don't think that was in the highlight video. Or the entire thing probably wasn't.
That's a good hint.
Oh wow.
Down below.
That was those are some great coins that I missed.
Yeah, man, how'd you miss that? Jeez.
Wow, asshat! Back off!
He came like all the way down.
Now I can finally get my favorite outfit in the game, but we're not gonna wear it until after the fucking, after the ceremony.
Your favorite outfit?
Oh, I know.
Do you know, Ethan?
I feel like I do.
Besides the Bowser one, I guess. Or do you actually mean the Bowser one?
I already have the Bowser one.
I thought you said that one was your favorite.
I said it's one of, but it's also like a post-game thing technically. This is my favorite like in-game thing.
The tuxedo?
Yeah, the new Donk outfit.
It's Blues Brothers.
You know, I'm fucking tiny. These people like fucking giants.
Should we get a music bot in this stream?
Wait, what?
No, why?
Can we get a music bot in the stream?
Austin, the game already has music.
Ah! Mute the real music so we can play shitty meme remixes of the music.
Oh, fuck you.
No.
I second Austin's idea.
See, there we go. I've
Yeah,
tainted
you're
Ethan
banned.
for 4-hour car rides with Cloud.
I think I accidentally equipped the America shit and I didn't want to.
You equipped all of it, Christian. You've
Are
been
you
hitting
dissing America?
I want awareness every time.
This game goes against American values and you shouldn't play it. I need the Mario Maker outfit.
Why not the other one?
We need it for a mission.
Keep out those filthy Canadian liberals.
That is awful.
There's a fucking phone call you can find of some in Far Cry of this dude, and he's like, these fucking Canadian liberals coming in with their 300 gender pronouns.
That is really
Which is
specific.
funny because
Build an
the
80-foot
fucking
ice wall and move it north 1 inch a year until Canada has become American again.
which is funny because Far Cry 5 was developed by Canadians.
Yeah.
See, that means they're allowed to make the joke.
Canada can get away with all kinds of shit.
Make sure to get off the thing here. Secret. Oh!
I like that they make legitimate jabs at Canadian politics in there. Like, it's not just jabs at America, because there's a lot of discourse in Canada right now about how
Oh, I just realized I just backtracked.
How some of their heads are like way more liberal than most of the population would like them to be. Like they're the mean liberal almost.
This is my jam.
I just found it interesting. That in there, making fun of American politics, they also make fun of their own, and it's not just one-sided.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Give me that moon.
Now to move on from politics. Christian doesn't like us talking politics on his stream.
Yeah. Don't you know that that's a way to fuck everything up?
I like how our discussion began.
What if
with
someone's
saying
watching the
something awful about
archive
politics?
and they hear it and stop watching?
Oh no.
What if, like, I don't know, fucking... Fuck you guys! I'm getting my fucking fedora back on.
I mean, you say you guys. Austin's the one talking about politics. I
Yeah,
don't
Austin,
care.
fuck you. Actually, should I wear what outfit should I wear to the fucking festival? Should I wear the tuxedo?
Wear the Bowser back, but then like
The-
fedora.
Yeah, but then whenever I get into the 8-bit part, I'll just be normal Mario. I want like an actual outfit so that I don't show up as just normal Mario.
Sombrero.
I'm not doing the fucking sombrero. Look at this
Snorkel.
shitty mechanic. The
Uh,
crazy cap to just fucking fuck with everyone.
No, it's awful. Stop. Go back.
No.
Go to
If
Fedora.
you do the crazy cap one, it means you're basically putting in an ad spot. You're doing a sponsorship.
Yeah, super sellout bros.
And then you can charge them.
It's free advertising.
It's free real estate. Why don't I just advertise Bowser's wedding by wearing
It's a
the Bowser
free
shit?
house.
Just wear the
Nah.
Bowser shit, dude.
Nah. Give me a tuxedo man.
The
Give me
new-
one.
Which tuxedo? The formal
The
one or
suit
the suit?
The suit.
The suit and fedora, or
Yeah.
the top hat one?
Suit and fedora.
Okay. Give me that suit and fedora. We're gonna go fucking straighten up your cap. Toes begin to tap. Ah!
What was that?
The sound.
The
of death.
song, but he's bad.
What was that
Jump
one I
up
had?
superstar, except I scream all the lyrics into the
Oh, I
microphone.
had Spotify playing like random newly released songs, and the "You So Fucking Precious" song came on the way to Taco Bell.
You ain't got the answers, man?
No, "You So Fucking Precious."
Oh, that dumb one.
Smile.
No, but you ain't got the answers, man. One is better. It's not even a song.
Wow, guys, there's voice acting in a Mario game. We haven't had voice acting in a Mario game since the worst Mario game.
I've been doing this more.
Got him. Got him.
It's a free house.
Come get your fucking land. Here we go. Here we go.
Home of
Here we go.
challenge Pissing.
It's freedom like you never knew.
6 feet in the air, straight up, and not getting wet. You get no down payment.
And it better not bounce, or you're a dead motherfucker.
Who's ready for subpar 2D platforming in one of the best stages in the game when it comes to game feel, though?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, this is one of the most forgettable levels in the game when it comes to the way that it plays, but, like, it's just such a feel-good level. It just shows you how powerful game feel can be.
My mom didn't like this level very much.
Why?
Because she kept dying, so she started
What?
getting pissed at the song.
How do you die on the stage?
I mean,
My mom's really bad at video games. Dude.
can't about to say.
She just
Like,
likes
I would
Mario
know.
enough that she like keeps playing.
I actually like got nailed by one of the barrels, and
You just died.
yeah.
Perish.
You perish. Yeah, let me just miss that entire stack of coins, my dude. Guys, it's like a Sonic game. We got a fucking vocal theme.
It's because she literally exclusively plays Mario games. And so, when there is a 5-year gap between the last Mario game she's played,
Her skills just
and
get,
she
like,
hasn't
rusty.
touched a controller
We degrade
since
Douglas!
then.
Our bodies do not last.
And this game's primarily 3D.
Yep. No, the last one's most were 2D, so.
Or they were fucking 3D worlds, not 3D.
Yep.
Crowd surfing, guys!
I like how this country, this city named after that character, celebrates that character being murdered.
I mean, I think people have done so.
There we go.
Boy, he's just like staring at her as he dances.
There we go. Now he's looking at the camera. Look at that classic Pauline dance.
Oh, Lil Dicky's got new music.
I don't know who that is.
He's that rapper that all his songs are like memes.
Who's ready for an
What?
exclusive
No, like-
victory theme?
Like, the song itself is full of memes. In the song, it talks about watching Bill Nye and listening to the theme song, and then it plays the theme song in the song.
Great, now back to everyone's boring, mundane lives. But first, we got moons. Toad, tell me the moons.
Or waking up in Chris Rock's body and then Snapchatting his dick and posting it on the internet.
What are you talking
Toad,
about?
give me the moons.
Oh, just random bits of his songs. Funny, dude.
Toad! Oh, hey, look, it's the Toasterina guy.
Did that brochure said the city that never leaps?
Yeah.
Sleeps.
No, I said leaps.
You don't know.
Oh, we gotta go back to the Cascade Kingdom after this.
Why?
Because the Toasterina guy's gonna be there.
Is that the optimal path, Christian?
When did we care about the optimal path when it took me like 3 hours to get out of the Sand Kingdom?
And here's a question. How long did it take someone to route out the 880 moon run?
Do they have 880 moon runs?
I'm pretty sure they do. Let me check.
Or the 800 and whatever. That's like all of the legitimate moons?
Yeah, that's like 880 around there.
Very long.
Yeah, they do.
And a lot of trial and error.
Wow, I caught him immediately.
I guess that would be called all unique moons?
Actually, they don't. Yeah, all unique moons.
Wait, there's an all unique moons and there's also 100%. So I guess
100% is probably the extra money grinding for the extras.
And purple coins probably.
Yeah, and purple coins. That's also a thing.
They actually
What's
have
more common is the runs for like true ending, however many moons you need for that.
Yeah, for
World,
Darkest Side.
Dark Side or Darker Side.
Yeah.
Darker Side is actually the most competitive right now. All unique moons, the runtimes are anywhere from 9 hours to 11 hours, depending on what version of the game you're playing. Because some versions patched out glitches.
Yeah, it must be so bad for speedrunners nowadays, now that their fucking games constantly change on them.
You seen the max moons no capture runs?
I have seen those Helix Snake videos. It's a lot.
Or I think it's like 5 or 6 captures because there are a couple that are required.
They're all the electrical wires.
Yeah, I was about to say, electrical wires, and also, like, don't you have to capture the first electrical wire to get to the, like, title screen?
Yes.
And the chain chomp lady, that boss, you have to
Yes.
capture her chain chomp a couple of times. That's the majority of it.
There's only 13 captures, and they're all, like, plot required. And most of them are just electrical wires.
So I barely remember where, like, any of the moons in this area are, so Toad's gonna be, our best friend here.
I forget if the tanks are required captures. I don't think so.
Mecha Wiggler, probably.
Well, yeah, but I forget if I saw them in the video, and I think he might have done, like, a really... Oh, no, he kept them alive, and he just baited them into firing at the wing.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous.
It took him, like, an hour or two, and he died multiple times.
Don't do that!
But he did it with no captures.
Why?
Because Helix Snake is a fucking sadist, and I love it.
This is awful.
Also, he was streaming it, so he was making money the whole time. What's awful?
The thing I put in the chat.
IRL. This is just 64 Marios.
No. You'll understand.
Oh, is there gonna be some?
You'll understand.
Like, what the fuck?
Fucking Mario glitching out on top of a hill.
Yeah.
I want to see someone BL IRL. Backwards long jump. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah!
How long is this penguin gonna fall?
Oh,
Oh,
don't
it
worry.
hit.
Yeah.
Aww.
That's the part.
Give me the moons.
What? What?
Apparently, it survived like 80% of the time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Now it's starting to regret throwing the penguin off the cliff.
Alright, just ready for some Mario Kart. Let's go.
Y'all remember that thing where it came out that a lot of clips like that, the people at Disney that were filming, like, pushed the animals off?
What?
Oh no, yeah, that was that whole Milo and Otis thing. They moved about the cat and the dog. There was like probably several Milos because the cat died several times.
What?
This is like way before animal rights in movies were like an actually, I don't know, in existence. And so like there's parts where the cat has to like climb up a cliff. They were lost several cats in that scene. There's parts where the cat is messing with a small bear.
Alright guys, we gotta
Like an
film
actual
this
bear.
scene first.
They lost several cats to that. It was a bad time.
The fuck?
Real bad time. It's not good.
He did all kinds of
Oh shit, am I already done with this kingdom?
You can be done whenever you want, Christian.
Austin, you wanna fucking die?
I would break you like a twig.
I mean, you're right, but I could threaten you as much as I want over the internet.
I would prefer you didn't break him like a twig. I mean, just personal preference.
Just personal preference, you know.
Time to DDoS Christian.
255, my dudes.
Christian, put on your Heelys and go break your leg.
I don't even have my Heelys with me.
Sorry, broke his leg last time.
What?
No, it was a tree, Austin. And I
He
was wearing
Heelying
Heelys
and he
on
hit
the
a
trees.
branch.
I thought
And,
it was
like-
wasps.
Wasps?
Wait a minute. You broke your leg on Healy?
No,
He was
I
on
fractured.
Heelys.
I had a small fracture on my kneecap from
Yes, he broke
from,
his leg on Heelys.
getting my
He
my
was
shoe stuck.
Heelying, and
Yeah, I was using
the tire
Heelys.
clipped a
No,
tree
it wasn't the
branch.
tire.
He
My shoelace got clipped
Whatever.
onto like an untrimmed tree branch that was all the way on the fucking like. It went from the tree that was pretty decently distance away all the way to the fucking concrete.
Nice.
When I tried to Heely away, it like tore my shoe open and flung me backwards, and I fractured my knee.
Doesn't change the fact that you broke something in your leg as a very direct correlation of wearing Heelys.
No, but I gotta wear them to work the rest of the time.
Which means I can reduce it. Dude, you start like a trend of public employees
yeah,
buying Heelys.
yeah, dude.
That's like in
Those-
junior high.
Those are like
when
the
I
perfect
started
places to fucking use them, my dude.
In junior high, when I started the trend of wearing fedoras to school.
What the fuck, Austin? You're banned.
No, the reason I started wearing them is because
There is no good reason, but go.
I had a private trumpet instructor and he always wore fedoras, and I thought he was really cool because he was really, really good at the trumpet, so I kind of emulated him.
You could emulate
Austin
him by
wore a
playing
fedora?
the trumpet,
Yeah, in junior high.
but
Nice.
not.
For like a year.
The fedora
Not-
does not
not a
help
full
you
year,
play the
actually.
trumpet.
Oh, also, you want to see me do the Chivarian racing? Well, we're heading to the Snow Kingdom next.
I hated that intermediate school.
You what?
I hated that intermediate school.
Can't say shit like that.
I hated almost every teacher I had there. I remember once in 7th grade,
All right, we're gonna go to the Snow Kingdom, and then I'm gonna cut it off there.
they decided that I talked with friends too much in class. And so, and I was passing everything, like, fine. And I showed up one day to, like, first period, and they're like, oh, we flipped around your schedule. So here's your new schedule.
That's dumb.
They're not allowed to do that.
They can do it if they want to, Austin.
They can do it with a parent-teacher conference and parent approval.
Fuck you.
They can't just